Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Corbs FGC, good to see ya. I'm just getting started. We got some replay reviews I'm going to start with today, and then I've got some live coaching sessions, 2 in a row that I'm going to be doing. So from about, what time is it? It's 10:34 a.m. here in Japan, so from 11, so in about 30 minutes, I got one person I'm going to be working with for an hour, then right after that, another person I'm going to be working with an hour, and then after that, we can do some Q&A, some replay reviews. Hopefully you guys are doing good. And we'll start with that. What's up? Not too much, just kind of waking up. But let's start with these replay reviews because it's going to take a while to get into that. I got a lot of people to do it. So I want to get moving as fast as possible here. Just give me a sec though. Just getting set up on my end. Some things I got to change. I got to make sure that I have the person who I'm coaching at 11. Do I have them on Discord? That's always an important question for me. Yeah, I do. All right, cool. Oh, my tips helped you go from Diamond 3 to 5 in the last few days? Fantastic, great. Really happy to hear that. I always love to hear that my tips are able to help people level up. Corbs, I was actually just about to go like this. Look, I already had it copy and pasted. Boom, you were the first one up. That was my first thing for the day. So, enjoy. Let's check out Corbs. Corbs is a gold Ken. We're going to be watching his replay. Seeing what he can work on. Ooh, drop combo. That's okay, it happens. Yeah, I'm gonna say right away there's way too much jumping going on there. That's pretty gold, if you ask me. I wouldn't do that much jumping. So let's go back to the beginning here real quick. Good job trying to parry. Good job trying to drive rush too, but this is kind of like an awareness thing. You're like way too far away to get a throw here. If you're trying to do drive rush throw, you got to be a little bit closer to your opponent. You can't be doing it from this far away. Okay. Here, great job getting the punish. I think in gold, it doesn't matter what punish you get, as long as you get a punish. However, you didn't need to spend that much drive bar. So let's go right about here. Let's go back a little bit. So here after this sweep, if you want to get the corner carry, but you don't want to spend all the drive bar to do that. Sorry guys, one sec. It's in the morning. My voice is all messed up. Give me a sec. I am not a morning person. Yeah, so like I said, in gold or even diamond, just getting the punish is the most important thing. You don't really have to worry too much about if it's an optimal punish or not, but you definitely want to make sure you're not spending too much meter. So if you're playing Ken and you want to get good corner carry without spending too much meter. Oh, that doesn't work actually. You can just go to the medium kick Tatsu from this. Or if you want to do something a little bit more advanced, you can go into this, or you can try to figure out how to combo into your medium punches without having to like use up all your bar. Something like this. Crouching hard punch, hard kick Tatsu would get you really good corner carry without having to use any drive meter. Or if you want to get really technical, you can get the exact same combo you went for, but you don't have to spend any drive. But again, I think this is a little bit of a harder combo to do for somebody in gold, but ultimately, this is your goal as a Ken player, to be able to land this. You get the exact same setup without having to spend the bar. Yeah, this combo. Or if you want to get damage, you can go for really good corner carry. Not amazing corner carry, but I would just recommend this. So saving bar. And oh, and yes, I will do replay reviews later. Okay, good job. And then here too, again, just spending too much meter. Good job getting the punish. I definitely wouldn't go for this combo in the corner with Ken. Definitely not. What I would do if I were you, here, this is a really important combo to learn with Ken. It's crouching hard punch into hard kick Jinrai. Whoops, that doesn't work actually, it's too far away. Or even just something like this. Would have been better. It gives you better knockdown without having to spend the bar. But again, I mean, you got the punish. Not really meter efficient. But here I would have gone for medium kick Jinrai into hard kick Jinrai into a Shoryuken. Not this ender. Okay, jumping's pretty risky. I wouldn't jump at your opponent in the corner. And then here, these jump backs, you don't need to be doing all this. Just walk forward. Because you could have anti-aired them if you stayed grounded. Boom, block, walk forward. Let's see what you do. No anti-air. Okay, you tried to parry the anti-air. Which is okay, but pretty risky. Man, this Ryu loves his neutral sweeps, huh? And again there, you should have gone into Tatsu, you could have killed. But nice drive rush into throw. That was a good meaty throw. No, you can't crouching medium punch run Tatsu. You don't have the frame. It doesn't work. It's not a combo. You have to be airborne for that to work. Alright, you eat the wake up DP, which isn't a bad thing. Okay, what I would say about your gameplay right now, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to do that walk back and forth kind of thing in neutral. I totally don't think you need to do that in gold or even like platinum. That walk back and forth thing, that's more for like advanced spacing and trying to make people whiff, but I don't think most people in gold or platinum have like the neutral spacing awareness and the reactions to whiff punish like on command. And that's kind of what doing this is for. So instead of thinking about walking back and forth, just either think of like moving forward and attacking or just holding your ground and trying to like anti-air. Okay, that was okay. You could have gotten a Jinrai combo there, which is what I would focus on if I were you. Boom. Boom, boom. Nice pressure. Okay, whatever. They did the Shoryuken. That's not the bad thing. Oh, you could have killed if you did drive rush there, and now you killed. Oh, it didn't combo, but alright. So yeah, watching this match, I can feel like you are definitely starting to play Street Fighter 6 more. You're doing very Street Fighter 6 things, like crouching medium kick Tatsu, trying to do your combos, trying to go for Oki, trying to go for drive rush throw. But you're not being optimal at all. But that's okay, because you can worry about being optimal once you get a little bit higher in ranks and once you get better with your character. But the important thing is that you're starting to do these things, which I think is really important. So it looks like you have a good foundation for your Ken. So that was the first replay. Let's watch the second replay and see if there's anything different. How can you tell from input in replay that the opponent delayed tech? If you see light punch plus light kick a little bit slow, like that comes out a little bit after your attack, then you can tell. I'll try to find it. It's easier to show than to just explain. Alright, here, this is something I want you to stop. Don't try to cancel your opponent's fireball with an OD fireball from full screen. That's such a waste of meter. It's not worth it. Here, what I would recommend is instead of doing like OD fireball, let's see here, just parry it. Yo Dev, what's good, bro? Yeah, just parry this fireball. Don't OD Hadouken this fireball. It's a waste of meter. Okay. Could have whiff punished that. Okay, nice ODDP. Then what do you do here? Fireball? Fireball on wake up isn't a great idea. I would get rid of that habit. Then another thing, you have this really bad habit of always, here we go, walking backwards and then not anti-airing your opponent. So you'll like walk back, your opponent jumps and you either just block or parry. Don't do that. When you're walking backwards, look for your opponent. Watch your opponent's character and try to get your anti-air. So walk back, look at Ryu, okay, boom. Do that again. You're walking back, okay, boom. Or like backdash, boom. Always watch your opponent. Don't just hold back and like stop looking at your opponent. Always do that. Or you can just like hold down back, which will keep your feet safe. And then you can react with a crouching Shoryuken. That's way better. So don't fall into that habit of always holding back and just like turning your brain off. And this backdash here, I don't like that either. Like there's no reason to backdash when you're full screen. Because like what are you trying to avoid here? Why would you want to be full screen? You don't want to put yourself full screen. You want to be in your effective range, and this takes you out of that. And then again, a wasted OD Hadoken. You only really want to do OD Hadoken with Ken when you're in range to get OD Hadoken to beat their fireball and then drive rush behind it. Otherwise, it's a waste of meter. So don't do it full screen. Because now you gotta deal with this. Now you gotta deal with his fireballs. Boom, okay. Almost could have hit confirm that, but you didn't. No whiff punish, you could have swept that. Boom, nice. Okay, go for the throw. You could have got a combo. Nice punish. Ah, you gotta learn your max damage here. This is when you're supposed to do crouching hard punch. This is when you're supposed to go for crouching hard punch. You could have killed here. Had you been really on point. Or you could have gone for something like that, but this would have been optimal. Sometimes I don't know what to do, so you just throw. You always do this. This is what you always do. Crouching hard punch into Jinrai. If you don't have meter or whatever, just go like this. When in doubt, this is your basic punish combo. But you did have meter. You're just about to get a burnout here, so I would have gone for this instead. Like this. Or if you want to make it simpler, something like this. Sorry, something like this would have been better. Whoops, my bad. Hold up. That's not the right combo. Here. Oh, you didn't get enough bar for level 2, so then yeah. This should be like this one. Should be your basic I don't know what to do combo. Gives you good corner character. Good corner character. Good corner character. Good corner carry. Decent meter and lets you kind of get some decent damage. But otherwise, that's what you would have wanted to go for in that situation. Learn that combo. Okay, again, using your OD Fireball, this is when you should have gone for Drive Rush. Uh-oh, I think my game's gonna crash. Yep, Street Fighter just crashed. Fuck, this has been happening like once a day. Easy. Yeah, the game just froze on me. This is frustrating. Yep, there it goes. Just died. Alright, well, let's reload Street Fighter when it comes back. That sucks. It's been happening to you too, right? Yeah, it's not just me. It's very much a Street Fighter 6 thing. So let's try to fix that. My stream's a little laggy. Was that anybody else getting lag on the stream? Or was that just me? Not laggy to you? Yeah, Dev, you might have to refresh it. Okay, sorry guys, give me a second. This is Street Fighter 6. Crouching R punch, run, cancel, target combo, run, dragon lash, level 1 or 2 is the most optimal. True. True. I'm not a Ken main, so I don't remember the main optimal combos, but hopefully this works here. Let's try to get this again. Alright, we good?
Street Fighter 6.
Just Friends Gaming, what's up, dude? Okay, so we're back. But anyways, yeah, dude, that's what I would work on. Just definitely learn your punish combo. So go into like training mode and just practicing everything. Will I be playing ranked this stream? Yeah, I'll do ranked later. The thing is, it's 11:50 a.m. here in Japan, so there aren't a ton of people playing ranked on a Monday. It's Monday 10:50 a.m. here. But I can try ranked later on if there are people playing. Yeah, dude, I would definitely recommend you learning this combo on punish counter. Really important. This is key. Anything like this. Any of the run stop. This is a really good combo. Big Cavs, yeah, I can definitely do it. Send me over the replay code. Just type it here in chat. But yeah, learn this combo. You get so many things off of it. You can do level 1. You can get level 2. But you like to punish with the crouching medium kick? You gotta learn how to punish something else. You can't just punch with crouching medium kick. It's not optimal. Don't worry about what you like to do. Worry about... This is on block. Right? There's no reason to punish with crouching medium kick here over crouching hard punch. Like, literally no reason. You can even get a cheeky cross up if you want here. Or a safe jump. Yeah, literally no reason to punish with crouching medium kick. When they whiff? Yeah, okay, so whiffing is fine, but you don't always have to go into drive rush. You can go into this. Run cancel. So you go crouching medium kick, run into DP. This won't work. Don't do Tatsu. Always go run cancel, DP. That's going to be your furthest punish. If you can't get a sweep and you can only get a crouching medium kick instead, you can do the same thing. This is important. Helps you save meter, and is also like one of the reasons why Ken is so good. You can do this kind of stuff too on jump-ins. Hey, Corpse, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Let's see. You always go for the kill? You always go for the kill if you can kill. Otherwise, no, you don't. What's the best quick way to learn how to play against all the characters? There is no good quick way. Matchup knowledge takes time. There's no shortcut to that. That's like saying, I don't know, what's the best way to memorize an entire book? It's like, I don't know, you just read it over and over again. You gotta get better. There's no quick way to learning how to beat characters. However, what I will say is, though, you should generally know which characters' moves are really strong and how to counter them. So for example, if you were learning like one thing to beat Ken, learn how to beat Dragon Lash and learn how to beat Jinrai, because these are two of his most important moves. So if you want to cut down the amount of time you have to spend learning how to fight against characters, pick their best moves and find a counter to them. How to do Raging Demon? Dude, it's in the game. Can you review 2 of my most recent replays on CFN? One's modern, one's on classic. Yeah, I'm going to do one really quickly because I have a one-on-one coaching session I got to do in about 5 minutes. So let me take a look at one real quick, and then I'll try to go more in depth a little bit later, all right? One is modern, one is classic. This is classic. Okay, let's watch classic. He lost against Jamie. Let's watch this. Let's watch the classic one first. You're new to Street Fighter 6, you haven't played fighting games in 10 years. No worries, man. Just take it a step at a time. If you have questions, you know, I'll try my best to help. Alright, so big casualty to start with. No anti-air. Okay. Good jump in. Okay, that doesn't work. Just out of range. Googler, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it, dude. Also, Dak Josh, congrats on 3rd at your local. Making some money? That's sick. Alright, yeah, Big Cabs, I can definitely feel you struggling with the classic inputs rather than modern. I can definitely feel it. Your gameplay is totally different. So I don't think I can actually give you any like actual advice here other than you have to commit to one. If you don't play, if you're switching between classic and modern all the time, but you haven't mastered or at least gotten very comfortable with one, you're just gonna hold yourself back by constantly switching back and forth between modern and classic. So I cannot recommend enough for you to stop switching and to just stick to one input type, because it's definitely going to hold you back. If you want to learn classic and you really truly want to learn classic, only play classic for like 2 or 3 months. Don't even touch modern and don't switch your controllers. Always use the same controller type with the same input layout and don't switch. I can't really give you any real advice from that replay because it just feels like you're so uncomfortable. And I can't give you like 1 or 2 specific things to practice other than practice everything. Just practice basic combos, just practice basic movement, basic reactions, and it can all be done in training mode. Like fight against level 7 Ken. The CPU, like the dummy level 7 CPU Ken, that'll get you ready in classic. Feel so much more comfortable on modern? Yeah, because you probably put more time into it. The one you put more time into is the one you're going to feel comfortable with. Who's the top 5 best characters in Street Fighter? Do you mean like Street Fighter 6 or Street Fighter overall? Because I never really played too much of the older Street Fighters, so I don't know. And then are you talking about like cool characters or like tournament characters? Gotta be a little bit more specific with your question. You got the game for Terry, Diamond Rank, but I get wrecked by knowledge check and Terry's weak neutral. Terry does not have weak neutral. Terry does not have weak neutral at all. Terry has pretty good neutral. So I would spend a little bit more time looking at Terry's main buttons in neutral game because no, he does not have weak neutral. Okay, let's see if I can get this call going here. I gotta call somebody for some one-on-one training. Let me just pull up their Discord info. One second, everybody. Let me get a call going. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey there.
Pretty good, pretty good. Let me just turn... Can you turn up your mic a little tiny bit?
Yeah, let me see if I can mess with that real
Like,
quick.
just a smidge.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
All right.
Let me turn on my camera for you. Here we go. You should be able to see me. All right, dude. So, how's it going?
It's a lot better since last set.
That's fantastic. That's what I like to hear. So, how is it better? What's changed since the last time we did coaching?
So much better with neutral. My anti-airs are really. Uh, I'm not teching, carrying as much as I used to, which really did not help me.
Mm-hmm. So you're able to fix those mistakes. Are you winning more?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. So what's your rank now?
So I kind of cheated and switched to PC, but I'm like 15, 20 something.
Okay, so your MR went up. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's do this. Let's watch one of your replays. I think I have you as a friend, but if I don't,
Oh, no. I'm on a different account.
oh, a different account. Okay, so what's your account?
And then that's it.
So your mic's cutting out a little bit. Can you check your settings or something?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I sent it to you on Discord.
Thank you. Okay, now you're better. I think it was just your connection or something. Let me turn you down a little tiny bit. Okay, let me copy and paste this. Oh, Twitch TV. Cool. You streaming too now?
Not right now. I'm trying to figure out how to run it on my. Well, though. Settings a little more.
All right. Okay, let's check this. Let's go with your most recent one. Let's watch this win. Overall win versus Akuma. Let's watch this. And we were just talking about Terry on stream. So let's watch this match and let's see how you play your Terry.
I'm okay with Harry.
Alright. Okay. Nice whip punish. Good.
This Akuma was really good. I fought him before, but I finally a little bit.
Okay. And I'll wake up you do. Oh, nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't sweep there. Terry's sweep kind of sucks. Oh. Ooh, got lucky. Oh, there's a chance. Ah, okay. Probably autopiloted. All good. Okay, one thing that's standing out to me right now are the lack of anti-airs and then also some decisions that you're making in neutral. But we're going to go back to that first round after this. Nice. Good. Okay, he was ready for that. That's a tricky one.
Ooh, I love what's it up.
Okay, throw into. Very nice. Let's get the big punish. There we go. Max damage. Love to see it. Boom. Level 2. This should kill. Boom. Beautiful. Perfect. Couldn't ask for anything more there.
I got really happy.
Yeah, you should be really happy about that. That's sick. Okay, we gotta teach you some Akuma matchup strats here. Boom. Boom. Okay. Nice. Then you go into throw. That's fine. He breaks it. Nice punish. This should kill. Yeah, okay, you kill. Okay, fantastic. Really good. Good job converting. So, watching this, next steps for you to get better are making better decisions and getting more reward off of what you're doing. And what do I mean by that? So let's take a look at this. So let's go here. Round 1. You're playing neutral, okay? You're trying to whiff punish. Just playing a little thing. Here you get this. That's great. But like against any character, this is really important, but especially against somebody like Akuma who has lower health. When you try to whiff punish your opponent, you want to make sure you're getting as much damage as you possibly can, or if you're not getting as much damage as possible, getting the best knockdown you can get, because whiff punishing is difficult in this game, in any game really, but in Street Fighter 6 is difficult. So you want to make sure you're getting as much of a reward as you can off of that whiff punish. So instead of punishing with standing medium punch, you should have tried to at least punish with either like crouching medium kick, hard kick target combo into like the heavy burn knuckle, or you could have gone for like crouching medium punch into shoulder stuff, right? Like here, player control, like stuff like this. That doesn't work. Like something like that, or something like this.
I think something you could do crouching medium punch and medium punch into OD. I don't know.
Sorry, this timing is a little bit tricky here, but I think you get what I'm saying. I didn't stop this at the right point. It's hard to take control. But you get what I'm saying. Just try to make sure that when you're whiff punishing, you're either getting really good knockdown or really get good damage. Because here... shit, hit end replay. Sorry, let me do that again. I meant to hit end control. You didn't get either. You didn't get good damage, and you didn't really get good Oki. So try to focus on one. So try to go for more rewarding whiff punishes. So don't default to standing medium punch. Default to either crouching medium punch or crouching medium kick. Alright. And then if you are going to pressure, like, just do a drive rush there. And then here, try to, like, you're autopiloting, because if you weren't autopiloting, you wouldn't have done a standing hard kick against a parry. What you should have done here, if this is what you're committing to, is walk up throw to beat the parry. So make sure you're always watching your opponent, and don't just go for like autopilot stuff where you're like, okay, I think they're gonna push a button, so I'm gonna do walk back kick. Watch your opponent, try to react. Because here, I think you did dash jab to bait a reversal, because you would have been able to block that, right? So when you're doing this, you're taking like a defensive approach, because you think their reversal is going to come out. So you should be watching your opponent, seeing what they do, and then trying to react to it, as opposed to just autopiloting into like this kind of stuff. And then you got swept because of it. So do things with more intent. Boom. Okay, nice attempt there. Yeah, you're just pushing way too many buttons. So like here, let's go like this. And you also got whiff punished here because you kept on pushing buttons. So this is minus for you. So after this gets blocked, you shouldn't be like mashing on stuff, right? When your turn ends, just stop. Okay, your standing medium kick didn't work. Relax, block. You wouldn't have gotten hit here. Boom, boom. Okay, then here you got messed up on your defense, but that's okay. It's round one. So what I would do here in round one, if you have low health and you don't know what your opponent's going to do on their offense, I would just kind of like either A, commit to simply blocking and seeing how your opponent likes to attack, or B, just like heavy committing to one defensive option, whether it's like wake up DP, wake up super, jump forward, backdash, parry, just commit to something. Okay, so here he's, boom, you pushed a button, unfortunately, that was wrong. But now we see this opponent likes to do strings in the corner and likes to keep their pressure that way. So now we've got some information we can use the next round. Good. Could have gotten a way better punish here too. And then you messed up your combo. Okay, whatever. Like your block string pressure. Okay, round two. Let's see what happens. There again, so you're falling to that pattern of walking back but not actually watching your opponent. So when you're doing that back and forth walk in neutral, always keep your eyes on the opponent. You should be ready for either a dash forward, a drive rush, or a jump. Those are like the three main things you're going to be wanting to look for when you're walking back and forth like this in neutral. Then try to react as best you can. If you can't react to your opponent's actions when you're doing this back and forth walk thing, then just stop doing the back and forth walk thing, because it's just opening you up to like free pressure. So don't do that. Okay. Then here, after this fireball, like it's your turn. Bum, bum, bum. This is your chance. He's -4. He's not unsafe, but this is your chance to start something. Here, you're just kind of like blocking, waiting, and walking back. You're giving him the opportunity to start his pressure again, even though his turn ended. So be more, like, take your turn back. Don't be so passive. When their turn is over, do something. Don't walk back. Do something. Boom. Then you get anti-aired because you're worried about the fireball. Boom, boom. Nice. Going for the walk-in throw. Here, what you can do, if you're worried about like a walk-in throw, you can do like a delayed foot, like a delayed jab, which is a fuzzy jab. So let's look at this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into this replay, go to player control, and do a fuzzy jab. So fuzzy jab just basically means you delay your jab by a couple of frames. Sorry, I got hit by that. And you'll get a counter hit because they have to walk in for that throw. And if strike and throw land on the same frame, it'll always be a counter hit for you. So then you would autopilot into your crouching medium punch to combos and go for something like this. And then you can pressure that way. So make sure you're always trying to autopilot into your crouching medium punch because you're going to assume that it works on counter hit. Then you go into your best combo. Right? Okay. Okay, whatever. You just lost in that exchange. Nothing bad there. Then what happens here? What'd you do on defense? So yeah, here, we learned last time, when your opponent got you to the corner before, they like doing strings into pressure. Alright, so they knock you down. They would always go for like an attack into another attack. So what do you think is the best way to counter people doing either light strings or like medium strings?
If not blocking, I don't think you would drive reverse, so you could probably ODDP out of that.
Okay, you could ODDP, or if you want to go something with a bit more reward, you can perfect parry. So here, you notice that this person, last time they did jab, jab, light kick. This time they went standing medium punch, jab. So here would be a great opportunity for you to try to get a perfect parry, because that's the direct counter to pressure. Oh, your buttons are different than mine, I think. There you go. Okay, that doesn't work there. Into something, right?
Yeah.
So if you think your opponent is always pressuring you with 2 attacks in a row, block the first one, try to get a perfect parry. This is really hard with the timing of the replay takeover, but I think you get the idea. Try to get a perfect parry,
Gotcha.
counter them, and keep going.
I think I might have tried. Yeah, I did. No, I grabbed. Never mind.
Let's see.
I think I delayed tech.
Yeah, you delayed tech.
And
Then
I
you did the
parried
parry way too late. Then you did the parry against the Raging Demon, but that's not what you want there. So he's doing lots of jab pressure again, so had you parried there, would have been good. Then, yeah, you get this amazing thing. So let's stop with that replay. So yeah, I think that's basically what I'm trying to show for you. So just make sure you're taking more advantage of your strong situations, like your whiff punishes, like your knockdowns. And then also try to focus more on what your opponent tends to do. Like use round 1 as like a downloading round to kind of understand how they like to play. Think of what the counter is. If you don't know what the counter is, after your match is done, go to training mode and figure it out. Like right now, I asked you, what's the counter to like strings? And you said either DP or or drive reversal. But the actual answer is parry. So try to experiment with things to beat things and figure out what the most reward for your defensive option is. You want to try to take the defensive option that gives you the most reward.
I think I slowly figured out that he's really good at anti-airing these, so I think around the 3rd round, I spaced myself out just enough so that his DP whiffed.
Ah, that's good. Yeah, you definitely did that near the end. So that's good to be able to download your opponent that way. Definitely do that. Also, if you think they're going to DP, make sure you're jumping without pushing a button. So if you want to like try to bait that DP, just empty jump. Because if you empty jump, it reduces the range that they can hit you. But if you go like this, they can clip your leg since you're sticking yourself out a bit.
Oh.
That's a big one. That's like a big thing against like Ed. Especially for fighting like modern Ed, because their DPs are generally pretty good. Against Ed, let me show you real quick. Actually, I gotta flip it. I gotta be Ed. Let's pick Ken. Or let's pick Terry, just so you can see. So let's say you're fighting against an Ed player, and you're the Terry, and you're trying to like bait their DP because his DP is a little bit slow. Watch this. Easy to hit, right? From about here. Okay, but this time I'm going to record the exact same thing, but I'm not going to push a button. Check this out. It whiffs.
Wait.
Exact same timing, it whiffs. So you jump at them without a button, and then you whiff punish this afterwards. So when you're trying to jump at a range to like screw up their DP, just don't push a button. Just empty jump. That's against any character. Super important.
Wish I knew that sooner.
Now you know it. All right, next thing I want you to start doing against the Akuma, or in the Akuma matchup, you gotta learn how to do this. Let me show you. It's gonna be a little tricky for me to do live, but let me see if I can get it. So you're gonna load up Akuma in training mode. Let me turn on my hand cam just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, and here's what you're gonna want to practice. So it doesn't matter the spacing. You can be any spacing you want. Set Akuma to do neutral jump into light punch Hadoken, light punch Hadoken, and then just set them to stop. So let's go like this. All right, because what'll happen a lot of times, this will happen in a match. Let's do this. Okay, so you're playing against Akuma. You block the first fireball, you try to jump the second one, and you get hit. Right? Or even this, like they'll do something like this could happen. So you block the first fireball, you jump as soon as you end your block pressure, like as soon as your block stun ends. You jump, and you still get anti-aired. That's because Akuma's recovery is so fast on his light punch to heavy punch fireball that he actually recovers in time to anti-air you, even if you jump before the second fireball comes out. That's a safe fireball spacing from Akuma. So you can't jump at that range if the Akuma player is good, because they will anti-air you. Ryu can do this too, but it's a little bit harder for him. Akuma has like the best normal fireball game in this game other than like Guile. So you can't jump there against a good player. So what do? You have to learn how to perfect parry the first fireball, because if he goes for the exact same timing and you perfect parry it, you cancel the perfect parry animation into a forward jump, and then you'll have enough time. So watch this. Let's see if I can get it. Boom. Got it on the first try. Lucky me.
Does that... I know when you perfect parry it, but if you perfect parry a fireball...
Yeah, so perfect parrying a fireball doesn't get you the screen freeze that would happen with a normal attack, but you just get that regular one. So you basically just option select it. You push you push your parry button at the timing that it'll perfect parry, and then you hold up forward, and then you go back to down back. So if I were to screw it up, it would look like this. Let me turn on my inputs. Let's go like this. So here's me screwing it up on purpose. Oh, I got it right.
We're good.
All right, so it would look like this. So if I mess up the input, the jump doesn't come out. But if I get it right, let me try that again. Nope. If I get it right, the jump will come out automatically. So I basically hold up forward, then I quickly go back to down back. So if I get the perfect parry timing, the jump comes out. And if I get a regular parry, I can't cancel it. So my jump doesn't come out, then I just hold down back and I'm back to guarding. So definitely spend some time against Akuma doing fireball and just perfect parrying it. So you can just record Akuma doing like jump, heavy fireball, heavy fireball, heavy fireball, and then just like looping that recording and just trying to like perfect parry them as many times as you can. It's hard, but if you're not doing this kind of practice, the Akuma matchup's going to be really tricky. I don't think you can actually win in the Akuma matchup if you can't like somewhat perfect parry this fireball. It's really hard. So definitely do that. Do different timings, do different strings, like do Akuma doing like light fireball into heavy fireball, right? So this spacing, you go light fireball, heavy fireball. Go here, try to block the first one, and then like perfect parry the second one. Okay, now try to perfect parry the first one, and the second one. It's hard because the timings are so different. I'm getting the second one, but I'm not getting the first one. It's way too early in the morning for me to be trying to do this. But yeah, that's what you want to be doing. So you definitely do that practice in training mode. I got to work on it too. This is not a 11 in the morning thing that I want to be doing, but yeah. So definitely work on that. It's super, super important in the Akuma matchup. All right, so next, let's watch one more replay, and then we'll do some like live coaching stuff. Unless you had a question before I go into this next replay.
Not really, but I think up on is figuring how to play the fireball. Harry.
All right, let's.
Oh,
we gotta watch this. I cook.
that.
Not this one. Not this one.
Oh, there's not really much to see except for me getting command grab, like at least, and he just left me.
All right. Well, if you don't want to watch this one, we won't. But it could be helpful to see why you're getting command grab. But whatever, we'll skip that. I like the name though. I cook you clean. That's a sick one. I gotta give it to him. Let's watch. Oh, this is against a good Zangief. You got matched with the 1700 MR Zangief when you're in 1500. What is that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That always happens to me.
Really? All right, let's watch
I
this. Let's watch Jamie because I got words for scrubby Jamies. Let's watch this. What Street Fighter did I start with? I played 4 a bit back in the day, but I've been putting the only one I put effort into was 6. Let's watch this. Also, somebody in chat's asking how to counter hit confirm crouching medium kick. You can't counter hit. You can't hit confirm crouching attack, medium attacks in this game, for the most part. All right, round start, burn knuckle, nice. Go for the pressure into this. All right, so what I would do if I were you, round 1, instead of just like running your frame traps and your offense, I would just shimmy them on your first mix. Now, the reason why I'm going to say shimmy is not because I actually think they're going to throw tech all the time, but it's because, let's look here, right? You get your plus on block burn knuckle and you push a button and they block it. They block it standing, right? You're trying to get as much information on your opponent in round 1 as possible, because the more information you have about like how they play neutral, how they set up their offense, and what they default to on defense is going to help you make your reads and hopefully open up your opponent quicker later on, because you only have two games, right? It's ranked, same as a tournament. You only have 2 games, so you're gonna have to pick up on habits really quickly and hopefully counter them as soon as you can. So right here, I'm not sure if you were watching for this, but did you notice the Jamie player standing? Hello? Hello?
Henny.
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you.
Oh.
You kind of cut out for a second. I said, did you notice the Jamie player was standing?
No.
Here, yeah, no. So this is a huge tell. So if they're standing, you should go for a low instead. Now, he was also mashing on hard punch, which is pretty typical of Jamie's. So this is a huge tell. This guy's going to be mashing hard punch during your strings, and I guarantee you, you're going to get counter hit hard punch sooner than later. But anyways, let's keep on going. Boom. Here, standing again. So you should go for a low. And instead of doing the hard punch, what I would have done is just gone here. Okay, whatever. This is your first one trying to frame trap here. I would go like this. All right, so I can see that this person isn't doing delayed throw tech, isn't doing a delayed jab, isn't mashing on DP. All this person is doing is walking back a little bit, then either pushing hard punch or like a medium kick kind of button. So walk back button. So that tells me next time I pressure this person, I have to go for a low. Doesn't have to be a light kick since they're holding back. You can even just like sneak in a crouching medium kick there. So like, let's see. So he's doing it just slow enough to block your crouching medium kick, but not fast enough. There you go. He's blocking like low for a second, then walking backwards. You can blow this kind of person up like this. So just try to get some information by not doing anything on your offense and seeing what they do. Okay, now he's going for this back and forth shit. Okay, after this, it's Jamie. He's probably gonna do standing hard punch or drive rush. You're -4, so you can't push like an what do you call it? Autopilot standing hard kick again. After this, you gotta be looking for an opportunity to kind of space them out with something and just be like, nuh-uh, or like, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. So yes, you're -4, but if they're going for something slow, you can always just like stick a button out and be kind of safe. And stop their approach that way. And then hopefully you get your best combo off of this. Stop them that way. Instead of pushing another slow button, you want to push the thing faster. Boom, boom. Then here, good job not backteching, staying close to them. But this Jamie player has already shown they like to drive rush a lot in neutral, so you got to be ready for this check. You try to jump, you shouldn't have jumped there. Then here we go, jumps again, safe jump, boom. Okay, he's pushing buttons after that, he's trying to space you out. Yeah, don't jump. You don't. Okay, then what? Yeah, I went for the empty jump low. Okay, something to practice against Jamie, because this is really common. This right here. So you can fuzzy guard this. What you're going to do is you're going to block first, standing, then switch to crouching. You'll lose against the throw, but that's not so bad. Don't worry about the throw. You don't want to get hit by the low and the high. So let's go like this. Let's see if I can do it.
What was the knockdown method?
Let's go back a little bit. Off of this combo, I think. So off his target combo into DP.
Is that a safe jump that he gets there?
Yes. So he went for the low here. So it's not going to look like a safe jump. But had he done like a jumping hard punch into block, then that would have been a safe jump. So what you want to practice here are a couple things. So basically, if you try to parry and he goes for a throw, you're going to get punished counter throw. So parry's not like the safest option. And also, if you parry the jump in heavy, they can throw you afterwards. So, sorry, they can do a throw tech after your throw. So parry here isn't like the strongest option. You either have to kind of like commit to a reversal because you think they're going to go for empty jump low or empty jump throw, or you have to hold the pressure. Safest thing, especially in 1500 MR, is just like hold the pressure, but you don't want to lose to the high-low mix-up. So if they do jumping hard punch, you got to block that standing because it's a high, or if they do empty jump low, you got to block it crouching. So you got to practice your fuzzy guard timing. So what you're going to do is you're going to quickly block standing for a couple of frames and then switch to crouching. So here, let's go like
Is
this.
it like what he was doing when he was walking back?
Kind of. So I can't remember. Are you on leverless?
I'm on a D-pad. I'm on a
Oh, controller. Okay. So you're going to have to just like... It's a little bit harder if you don't have a jump button, but what you're going to do is you're going to block high then low. So if you look at my inputs,
Yeah.
I'm holding back and then switching to low really quickly. If you're good at this timing and you actually practice it, they can't mix up their timing between jumping hard punch and crouching light kick. So definitely practice that. Go into training mode, load up this replay, practice blocking high for a second, then blocking low. That'll protect you against high-low mix-ups. Then he goes for it again. There, he went for the high. So let's try this. Was it here? Yeah. So let's practice this. Let's go here. Let's use that same timing. And let's practice. There it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to get hit by this one. There you go. See, I blocked it.
Oh.
Okay, block the low. I'll use the same timing. Block the mid. And this is actually a really good replay to practice with because he gets both of them here. So do this. Then what you're going to do is going to do fuzzy into throw tech. I messed it up there. Let's try it again. Messed it up. So my timing is a little bit slow. So I got to make it faster. Okay, I let go of block on purpose so I can get hit by this one. Then fuzzy into either jab or fuzzy into throw.
Jab. Does jab beat throw?
Well, there because he went for jumping medium punch, which has less hits done. So in that situation, it does. But generally, no. But like I said, just kind of like practice both these things. Put it together. Practice like fuzzy throw, fuzzy jab, fuzzy reversal. You know, practice different combinations of that. It'll really help against defense against this kind of setup. Okay, nice break. Good anti-air. I don't think I have to spend the bar on that, but... I gotta commit. You gotta commit. When you have this low health, and you got this much drive bar, you gotta commit. I would just go for the target combo here, because this person showed that he's walking back a lot. So go for the target combo. If it fails on you, then drive rush. Otherwise, just confirm into your hard punch bare knuckle. You don't get much reward off just doing this. Boom. Ah, okay. What do you go for? Overhead? No, dash forward. He's not backdecking me. Now he's backdecking. Ah! Yeah, whiffing buttons in Jamie's face is really bad because Jamie players love to push tons of buttons like standing hard punch, standing hard kick, so just make sure you're connecting. Nice block! Ah, because you went for standing hard punch, right? Ah, standing medium punch. Let's see, was standing medium punch? Yeah, standing medium punch isn't really a button you want to be pushing from drive rush. It keeps you too far away for a throw after. I don't think it has great frame advantage on block. If you're going to be drive rushing with like a punch, it's either hard punch or crouching medium punch is what you want to be going for instead. Had you done crouching medium punch, you could have saved yourself from this situation. Okay, no, that doesn't work. So yeah, definitely some unfamiliarity with the Jamie matchup too. So like here, this is -6, but you can't actually punish that with crouching medium punch because of the pushback. So you got to kind of like go through your normals and figure out what you can do. Because this player likes to walk back a lot, this would have worked. It's not a punish, but it would have worked. But then this, in terms of frames, it's the right idea, but it has way too much pushback, so you can't actually get anything. So I would have just gone like something like that or whatever. I don't know Terry combos, but I would have gone for something into like crouching medium kick into something, either drive rush or target combo. And then yeah, here you're just pushing like way too many buttons, but all good. Nice. Ah, okay. You gotta get those combos. Then here, I don't know why you jumped. I would just go for straight
That's a good question.
throw loop pressure. I would just keep your pressure going. No need to jump there. Then generally, like again, this person likes to do drive rush, so anytime you get like air to air or something, you have to look for some kind of forward advancing move. So here, had you stuck out like a crouching medium punch or something, you probably would have beaten them. Boom. Yeah. All right, so I think generally for you, your biggest issue right now, other than not getting reward off of your hits, is going to be when you're pushing buttons. I think you kind of know when to push buttons, but you don't really know like character specific things. You're not really what can I say, you're not stopping your opponent from stealing their turn back. So when you push your buttons, you're always trying to push them in a way that stops your opponent from advancing or pushing them in a strong way. So what I would recommend for you is to really start to think about your button timings. I think you're kind of mostly autopiloting your buttons. You're not really thinking too much about how and when. You're kind of hoping that it hits, and if it does, yay, and if it doesn't, you get blown up. So definitely think about when you're pushing your buttons. So let's go to training mode for a second. Have you spent any time doing space trap practice?
What do you mean by space trap?
Okay, if you're asking that question, that means the answer is no. So let me show you what I mean.
Okay.
Because that would be like if I said, have you practiced your safe jump? And like, what do you mean by safe jump? Right? So let's go over it. So space traps. What are space traps? So space traps are like a series of moves that you can do either on hit or block that leave you at a spacing where you can like auto time your button to beat your opponent pushing buttons right away. So let's say I have Jamie here set to block all. And let's go for something really, really common for Jamie players. Heavy punch after this. Bum, bum, bum. That always, you fight so many Jamie players, you push your jabs, and then you get punish countered because they're mashing on hard punch, right? I'm sure you and everybody in chat has dealt with this, and it's very frustrating. So What can we do against Jamie players who are mashing on hard punch, or any button for that matter, but let's just say heavy punch. So let's set Jamie to do it after 2 blocks. So I go light punch, and then, oh, I go for my 3rd jab, but Jamie punishes me. So we don't want that. We don't want that. That's not good. That's because if we go for light punch 3 times, the way his hitbox works, it kind of like sticks his stomach back, so a crouching light punch will actually whiff. So what can we do instead? Alright, well, Terry can go into standing light punch. So when you're fighting against this character, you can't autopilot and do your typical light, low, because it doesn't work. Against this character, as Terry, you would have to end your combos in light punch. And then from there, you're +6. So I can't combo off of that. Can't combo off of that. Can't get that either. Let's try something different. That trades. That doesn't work either. Let's try this. That only gives me +5. Does that keep me in range? Nope. That doesn't work either. Doesn't work. That's kind of impossible to react to. Okay, well, let's go like this. This gives us a good spacing. So we can't, unfortunately, we can't combo off of this. We're just too far away. We're only at +6 on a counter hit. It doesn't really lead to anything. So here you'd either have to commit to a button, right? But you're not going to be one hit confirming this. There's no way. So if you go into a medium punch and they block it, you're dead. So I wouldn't go into a move there. So I would just go here, take your counter hit, and take your plus frame. So now you have a choice to make. Do you think they're going to keep mashing on buttons, or do you think they're going to block? If you think they're going to block, all you have to do is walk in for a throw, because you'll probably confuse them for getting hit out of that, because nobody, no Jamie player expects to get hit out of the standing hard punch thing. So you surprise them with that, then you go for a throw. Or you can hard commit and go into a drive rush into like your combo. Or you can use a space trap. So here, let's say Jamie is still mashing on buttons after that. So let's go reversal after damage, and let's set him to do, I don't know, crouching light punch. All right, something fast. Oh, why didn't it go? What happened there? Ah, that's why. Block reversal. Let's go like this. All right, so Jamie's gonna be mashing on crouching light punch afterwards. If they mash crouching light punch, they're out of range. So I can go into this. See what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
So let's go for a different button. Probably won't do crouching light punch. Let's go for crouching medium kick, which is also really common. Okay, that hits me, but because I have frame advantage, I can push buttons here pretty safely. What gives me good reward?
Would
I be able to get?
The crouching medium kick.
Absolutely, because you're +6, right? So if they're pushing buttons, you win. Or you could also just take a little step back, see what they do, and try to whiff punish at this kind of a spacing. That's really important too. When you put your opponent into like a mixed situation, when you're plus but you're not plus enough to really continue safely, it's good to just take a little step back, see what they do, and then just kind of like try to whiff punish. So here I'm out of range, they can't hit me. That's not the right combo. Something like that is really good. So doing that. That's the basic idea of space trapping. The other way you can do space trapping is if you just think your opponent is going to block a little bit and do something like a crouching medium kick. So let's go like this. This is really common too. Let's go like 1, 2, 3. And some people do a medium kick afterwards to catch you trying to walk back after your string ends. So you can't really continue your pressure here. You try to walk backwards, they clip your toes. So what can you do? Well, here you're only -1, but this thing is 7 frames, right? So we can go like this. Get a trade combo. There you're only +2. Okay. Boom. That'll beat them. Now you're +4. So So trying to like use a light that in terms of frames isn't really gonna work. But if your opponent is pushing something slower than you, it will work. So you can go like this. And the nice thing is here, if they don't push anything, it doesn't connect. So you can pretty much safely cancel into specials. Because if you do a special, it won't connect, so the special won't come out. So this move only comes out if they push a button.
Oh.
See? So you don't have to worry about them blocking this and you dying, because at this spacing, it'll only hit... Sorry, I'm messing it up. There, it'll only hit if they push a button. If they don't push a button, it doesn't hit. And you just whiff a quick light kick, and they're probably not going to whiff punish that. So that's something really good to do. You do a light, like a space trap light, buffer your normal, sorry, buffer your special behind it, and then if it connects, it comes out. And if it doesn't connect, life is still good. That's something to work on. Doing that kind of stuff. And this is going to depend on your opponent's character and you as well, depending on what move you started with, what spacing you're at. But generally, there's like a lot of things you can do. Like if you're kind of like poking with this at mid-range, you know, you can do 2, and if they push a button that kind of whiffs, let's go like this. Count settings 1. Yeah, you can like poke at this range, and because this kind of crushes lows a little bit, puts his leg back, you can go for like this kind of stuff. Then you'd always like buffer in your level 1, and if you see that it hits, boom. Basic spacing trap stuff. So learning that's really important. Try to attack from the tip of your moves, and then pushing a move that has a good hitbox and a not really fat hurt box, and then trying to like auto time some sequences that you can react to if your opponent does push a button is going to be really helpful for you.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's go there. That's stuff you can work on. That's not something you're going to learn in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in training mode. That takes a little bit of time and some character mastery stuff. So definitely just experiment with that. Check it out. Watch your replays. Try to find situations where you can go for that kind of stuff. And it'll slowly start building as you go. So let's share your screen and let's try to see you play some ranked matches and see if I can give you some live coaching.
Okay. So I might need your help.
Okay.
But how do you share your screen? Do you do it on the window or the entire screen?
I do it through Discord. So I'm on a 2 PC streaming setup, so whatever I say probably won't help you too much because this is probably going to be really different. Are you on PlayStation 5 or PC?
I'm on PC, but I also have a 2-screen setup.
Oh, not 2 screen, I mean 2 PC setup.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
It gives me the option to share it as a window or the entire screen.
Share your Street Fighter 6 window is what I would say.
Let me know if the quality is horrible because a lot of my...
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Oh, the frame rate's pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't know how to...
It's okay, we can work with this. It's all good. We can work with this
I
for
tried
sure.
showing little gameplay and like I don't know how to fix it.
No worries, no worries. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. There we go. Whoa, yeah, this is like a slideshow.
Yeah, I don't really know how to look good.
Yeah, it's not going to be watchable. Yeah, this is not.
I tried looking some stuff up and I can't figure out how to.
All right, whatever. Just beat this guy.
Okay.
I'll give you the best coaching I can. Oh, nice, perfect parry. I saw that for about a frame. Cool. There, you got this. Scissor kicks, that's punishable. Nice. Good, DI him. Don't drop that combo. Oh, I saw. Oh, there's like 3 frames where I saw you land that combo. Nice.
Oh my god.
Keep it up. surprisingly coherent. Actually, I'm already picking up some stuff that I can see I want you to work on in this matchup. Ah, not the random bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
Okay, this guy loves his scissor kick, so you gotta watch out for that. He's burnt out though, so just drive reversal against this guy. He's, oh no, you got thrown. Yeah, when your opponent's burnt out, especially someone like Bison, doing wake up drive reversal is actually pretty strong because they gotta hold that. You're not punishable after. Okay, I'm getting to the point where this is giving me a headache. I'm trying to watch.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Pressure this guy, run him down, rush him down, rush him down. Nice, you got this, kill him. No, you should go for your 3-bar. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, this guy has no reactions. Oh. Please don't do burn knuckle. Please don't do burn knuckle. Just walk up and just walk up and block. You let her rip. Okay, well you won. Nice. All right. Yeah, let's quit this. I'm gonna watch that replay. I'm gonna show you some things I want you to do. Okay, at least you won, so that's good. Whoa, what's going on here?
Whoa.
What's going on? Let me go like this. Let me hold up. Okay, I should have fixed it. Okay, so couple of things I want you to practice. Let's watch that again because I saw such a slideshow, but I want to make sure that it's all good. Let's go like this. Replays. Let's pull you up. I think I saw a couple of things that you did that were kind of like bad habits. I think. Like I said, it was a slideshow, so I don't know. But let's watch this.
Yeah.
So I think what you got to start working on are some what do you call it? Some basic anti-counter character strats, some matchup stuff. Because I think I saw you let the Bison player get away with some like really typical Bison stuff, but you weren't really countering it. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so one thing I want you to start doing is thinking about how to trick your opponent. So here you're -1, right? -1 isn't really bad at all. So what a lot of people will do is they'll know that you're not plus here, because when you're plus, the screen is gonna shake. So what a lot of players will do, they'll push a button right away as soon as you're done. So let's go here. Let's just first check. Are you in throw range? No, I don't think you're in throw range here. So what you can do, you can just try to get a perfect parry to beat people who are just mashing at when you're -1. So that's something I want you to see you add to your game. And don't stop doing this until they start throwing you. It's really strong. So don't think of like -1 as being like your turn is over. You can steal your turn back. And it's way safer than just trying to be like, haha, steal my turn back. You don't get much reward off this. I wouldn't do that. And you know, go for something like this. That's way better. So first thing, don't think of -1 or -2 as your turn is completely over. Think of it as this is a chance for me to steal my turn back by pushing a perfect parry against their buttons. All right, that's the first thing I want you to think about. Okay. Okay, good. Good punish. What do you go for here? Immediate setup. So let's see what your opponent was doing on defense. Nothing. All right. So by you going for pressure right away, you don't really get to see that your opponent's doing nothing, because here you don't know if they're doing immediate, like you don't know if they're doing delayed throw tech, delayed jab, like delayed jump, delayed parry. You don't know what they're doing. All you can see is a block. But if you kind of just like let them chill and just see what they do on wake up your first time, that gives you so much information. So I would do something like this. I'd go close, I'd show a shimmy, and I would just chill here. This way, if they jump, you can anti-air. So kind of go like this. Right? You lose some screen pressure, you lose some offense, but at least you get an idea of what your opponent wants to do. Okay, then this. Into... There, good anti-air. Perfect, that's what I want to see. Nice. Throw mix. Okay, what I would say here is, going into 3 jabs, you gotta have your full string ready. So you have to know. Here. What can you do if the 3rd hit hits? Can you combo off of this? The answer is yes. So you gotta have this ready. Otherwise, there's no point in going for like 3 attacks. Oh, you tried to do it. You just missed the timing. Okay. Here, something else I want you to think of. You kind of have a habit of like pushing lots of buttons when your turn ends. Kind of like that. But you're not looking for whip punish opportunities. So when your string ends, like here, like something here, do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then when you take a step back, this is when you're looking for 3 things. 1, drive impact. 2, forward jump. 3, buttons, and I lied, 4 things. 4, neutral drive rush. You want to be in like react mode right now once your string ends. So you're outside of range, you should be holding down back in react mode. You see him with something like this, boom, crouching medium punch. Or you see him do you see this blue kind of flash? You know they're going to drive rush, boom, crouching medium punch. Not drive impact. It's hard to do on reaction, but something like that. You see the flash. Okay, boom. Because Terry's crouching medium punch is such a good anti-drive reversal, drive rush button. So you get your combo there. So watch your opponent. Keep your eyes on your opponent. Try to react with something better than drive impact. Here we go here. Okay. Boom, boom. Good parry. Beautiful. Nice combo. What do you go for? Throw. Nice. This guy's just blocking a lot. You are too far away from the corner to get throw loop pressure here. You have to do drive rush here.
I don't really drive.
No, you don't really drive rush that much. Okay, also, thinking about your options, right? Last time you knocked your opponent down, first knockdown you got in the beginning of the round, you went for this into this, and it didn't work. Because your opponent is pretty much just blocking on wake up. So what I would do the second time is not go for the same option that didn't work the first time. I would change your options. Trying to keep track in your mind of what options you're going for on knockdown and cycling through them. If they're not working, try something new. If they're working, keep doing them. So here I would have gone for something else. Good, but I think you kind of autopiloted there. That was an easy punish. Yeah, you need to go for that drive reverse, drive impact. So make sure you're not autopiloting there in the corner. Really important. Then, let's look at this. I think it came here. Boom. Yeah, you gotta whiff punish those if possible. Nice. Okay, again, not letting your opponent steal their turn. Here, I think you can get like a standing medium kick or something. Like, don't always just walk back. But that worked nice. But you messed up your combo. So again, remember, make sure you're getting the most reward for your options. So this was a good idea, neutral jumping, but the combo you did afterward was not. Right? Yeah. You don't want to do that. So make sure if you're going to commit to an option, really try to maximize your reward after. Then here too, right? You did the burn knuckle. Normally wasn't at a plus spacing.
Better, but... Ooh.
Wasn't plus spacing, but he jabbed right away. You could have gotten an easy reversal parry. Because this guy's always mashing after your pressure. Alright, then this, I don't like this either. So, So far in this match, we've kind of determined this guy is defensive. This guy likes to hold down back when you knock him down, when you're doing your pressure. So you go for crouching medium punch, which is good. You're +3. How do you beat defensive players? You throw. Crouching medium punch is a great drive rush button because it leaves you in throw range. All right, and if we go back a little bit, we can see this guy's doing some delayed buttons. So you could even, like, if you want to get really fancy on him. It's too hard in this situation, but you could have, like, done something like that. I wouldn't recommend that. I would just throw him. So try to pick up on your opponent's tendencies sooner. Doing medium punch is not that good, right? There's no mix there. Okay, you block confirm. Okay, it's blocked. You go into this. Okay, it's still a block string. Now I have to mix them. What do you mix with? You either mix with a frame trap, a throw, or a shimmy. But this guy blocks a lot, so he's probably not going to get frame trapped, so I would throw. Okay, again, that was kind of a random burn knuckle. Nice air to anti-air there. Then, boom, again, you're getting a little too heavy with the burn knuckles. Gotta chill. Then here I would poke with like standing medium kick, not light kick, that's too far away. Then here, boom. Doing crouching medium kick at this range is really scary against Bison because you got the standing hard punch. So I would default to either like crouching medium punch or standing medium kick there instead at that range. Okay, you got rid of it. Nice. Can you get thrown? Whatever. Okay. Again, not really taking advantage. You tried to... I think you were trying to shimmy, like trying to beta throw, but you're kind of autopiloting, so you didn't get the combo. So again, just commit more to your options. Don't autopilot. Okay, try to neutral jump to the reverse. Nice. Good. Into, what are you going to do? I'm not sure why you're always just like neutral dashing. You should just like drive rush at them.
Yeah, I should start using.
Like, I don't see you do neutral drive rush after knockdowns too much. You should go for it. It's really strong. Boom. Nice. Here you should have killed. Or here you should have at least gone for like a level 1. Because you would have burnt them out. And burning out Bison is really good because his wake up supers suck. They're all like 10 frames or slower. So here is not when you want to save your meter. At least go for your level 1. Yeah, because then you lose against this. Then also, something you need to start learning is how to get your safe option select jabs against opponents with 10 frame supers. So I don't main Terry, I don't know what it is. But that works. I just kind of made that up on the spot. Dash forward jab, and it gives you enough time to block, because he has a 10 frame super, it's slow. That kind of stuff. So try to figure out ways to make it look like you're going to attack, but still give you enough time to recover. Does this work? That doesn't work. I think this works. No, it doesn't. Well, I'm not going to be able to figure this out in like 2 minutes, but basically just try to figure out a meaty setup that lets you either dash forward or whiff an attack and get a standing light punch or a crouching light punch. And the timing should be, if they push a button on wake up, it hits meaty. But if they wake up with a 10 frame super like this, you still have time to block. So connects with them when they get up, but recovers fast enough for you to block the super. Really strong against like kind of 1500 MR-ish opponents with 10 frame supers. So like Ed, Bison, and Aki's level 1. Same with Manon's level 1. Those are all like slow 10 frame supers that you can use that option select on. So learn that. But this only happened because you didn't really burn them out when you should have. So focus on that. Then let's see what else. Oh, I'm in player control.
You're in player control. And I was like, I didn't just stand there.
No. All right, nice. Then here, yeah, you should have gone for the kill. Level 3. Level 3 would have been great here. So you probably just had like a freak out moment. Plus I was yelling in your ear during the things. Wow!
Don't burn knuckle.
Yeah, I think it's when I said don't burn knuckle.
Right here you were. Yeah, don't burn knuckle.
Nice. Again, trying to pick up on your opponent's defensive habits. Here, I just would have gone for like walk up throw. This guy's really defensive, so you gotta stop that defensive habit by throwing more. All right, dude. So those are gonna be the tips I have for you. Basically, just commit more to your options, figure out some spacing traps, and just really try to like not mash buttons after your turn ends all the time. And think of new ways to like space yourself out and react to your opponent. Okay, dude.
Yep.
All right. You can watch the VOD on YouTube. It's gonna be saved there. But if you need that cut up and you want me to send it to you, I can send it to you afterwards.
Sounds good.
All right. If you have any follow-up questions, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to answer those later. All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks, dude.
Later.
Peace. All right, guys. I got one more person I have to do right after this, but let me take a quick 5-minute break because I need to get some water. I'm pretty thirsty. Okay, quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Time to do one more coaching session with one more person. Let me give a quick call, make sure the audio's okay. Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, dude?
good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, let me share my screen with you. Let's go like this. Let me know if you can see me.
It's taking a second.
Yeah, it should be on Discord though.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Okay, cool. So let's go like this. Before we start, I haven't done a session with you before. It's the first time. So first thing I always ask, let me know. I checked, but just tell me your main character at the moment, and what do you think your strengths and your weaknesses are?
My main character is A.K.I. I feel like I am pretty good at reading what my opponent's doing and reacting to their game plan, but I don't really feel like I have a game plan of my own. So it sometimes it'll just like a defensive standoff, and then I just do random jump ins or just stupid things to get me killed when I don't have anything to react to.
All right, cool. So first things first with Aki, she's a very she has to be in control. She doesn't have very strong defensive options. Obviously, you don't really have a DP. You don't really have any reversals that you can kind of just whip out whenever you want. You don't have the luxury of waking up with like wake up DP or anything like that. Your defense is not that great. So you want to be in control most of the time with Aki. You want to be setting the pace. So let's go like this.
Real
Tell me
quick,
what
I just lost your screen.
Oh, did you? I should still be on.
Yeah. It's just a blank screen for me right now.
Reload it because it's working on my end.
Okay.
We good?
No.
Worst comes to worst, you know what? If it's not working on Discord, I'm going to turn off my screen. You can just tune into the actual stream, either on YouTube or Twitch.
Okay.
Check that out. In
Yeah,
the
I got
meantime,
YouTube stream up.
tell me what your CFN is, your player name.
Same as Metafy and Cross.
I don't have that loaded up right now because I'm on my screen. Can you just tell me what it is and I can type it in?
Oh yeah, ANCROSS.
Okay, thanks. There we go. Okay, this is you, Aki. So let's watch N-Cross, Free Fire profile. You're in America. You're okay. Let's watch. So you are, what is it? 1,325 MR. Okay, so probably if you're 1,300 MR, you probably have like a decent control of your your combos and stuff, but maybe you don't have like a set game plan like you're saying. So let's take a watch. Let's see a win versus this cannon. Let's see how you're playing when you're winning. Let's check this out. Let's just see what your default game is as Aki against Ken.
I think at this point I was tilt queuing, so I think I was just doing random jump ins and stuff here, and it just happened to work.
Yeah. Okay, wake up jab, the Aki classic. Love it. Okay. Nice throw. Good. So your pressure here is all right. Why'd you get hit here? All right. So do you know how to deal with Jinrai kicks? Do you know what the basic mix, what the general counterplay is?
Not really. I just mash, and sometimes it punishes, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna so when this replay is done, let's look at what do you call it? Let's look at how to deal with Jinrai, because mashing is not really the answer. That's not what you want to do. Because you're gonna counter it there. If your opponent was better, they'd get a counter hit combo. Okay. This. Boom. Then this. I think you don't really know how to fight Ken that much, so there's some things we're gonna have to work on here. Boom. Almost got it with the perfect parry. Okay. Push yourself into burnout, which is kind of scary, but if you can burn your opponent out, it's really good. Oh, okay, they went for a random DP. Boom, boom, boom. There you got to block. In burnout, you don't want to be mashing buttons. Okay, jump back.
Oh, I think at this point I was trying to do a reversal super, but I just can't block reversal super for the life of me.
What controller are you on?
Xbox.
Xbox controller. Okay. So there aren't any like input tricks. You have to like learn how to do reversal super.
Yeah.
So one thing, let's go back to that first round. For the reversal super, there's nothing you can do other than just learning how to like beat it. So what I would do, let's try to find a spot where you were trying to get that reversal super. Where were you trying to do reversal super? Let's find it. Boom, boom, boom.
I think in Burnout when he was just spamming Jinrai. That might have been a different part of the set though, but I do vaguely remember having that happen.
Maybe here? No, you're pushing back kick. You weren't getting the super here. No, not there. Not there. Boom.
Yeah, because what I do is like I hold block and like I try and like do it and I go back to blocking just in case. I don't really like fully commit to it just in case I get like hit or something out of it. So
okay.
the inputs look kind of whack.
Yeah, you gotta commit to it. So whatever, we'll take a look at Jinrai stuff. Mashing super isn't like the greatest idea, so we'll look at what you should be doing. Good anti-air, okay. Almost. All right, so one thing here, and I'm not sure if you're watching the last person I was coaching, but situations when you're anywhere from like +1 to like -3, right? Especially on more the minus side. So here, yeah, your turn is over, but the first time you went for this sequence into like the stance, into the kick follow-up, what did your opponent do? They pushed a button. So chances are the second time that happens, your opponent's going to go for the exact same thing, especially at this MR rate, like 1300 to 1500. Most people don't have like really multi-layered offense or multi-layered defense. They kind of just, you know, go for the same option all the time until it stops working. So this is a really good opportunity for you to steal your turn back by trying to do... Hold on, it's hard with this timing. Perfect parry. Alright, so if your opponent is always pushing buttons when you're -3, they can't punish you with a jab. So this will be able to hopefully perfect parry either their jab or their button afterwards. So try to implement doing reversal, like not reversal, but like slightly by like 1 frame delayed parry after your kicks end at -3. And if you're right, you'll be able to catch your opponent pushing buttons. Just be aware that if they go for a throw against you, you're going to eat the punish counter damage from the throw. But I mean, it's rock, paper, scissors at that point.
Right.
Then like next time you just don't do it. Yeah, we really got to learn how to deal with Jinrai kicks. All right. Here what I would do, instead of fireball, like you don't really need to get the fireball because you've already got the knockdown. So what I would do instead, I would use one of A.K.I's strengths, which is her drive rush. And here... I would just go for a mix. Either throw or crouching medium kick or like overhead. Well, I don't play A.K.I, I don't know what the overhead is. There, or overhead. Or like even drive rush jab to beat a reversal. So don't always think fireball, fireball, fireball. Take your knockdown. You have one of the best drive rushes in the game with A.K.I. Try to just like neutral drive rush against your opponent more often. You don't need the fireball there. It doesn't actually get you anything. And then here, if you're going to be jumping in with your buttons, because I think this is the second time you've gotten a jump in that hit, but you didn't convert off of, you really got to like commit to your button press after. Like you're like there's no reason why you would want to go for crouching hard punch here after a jump in. Because the idea is if you are jumping, right, ideally, you're jumping to beat a fireball because it's a prediction. You don't jump after you see the fireball. You jump before the fireball. So technically, if your jump works, it's going to hit. So you want to go into a combo that's going to hit afterwards. So don't go for sweep. Go for like whatever's going to start your combo. Like I'm not an A.K.I player. I don't remember what the combo routes are, but just go into something that combos. Don't go into like a crouching hard kick. That's not what you want to be doing. And of course, you're minus, so you get punished. So you went from a situation where you should have gotten damage and knockdown to getting punished instead. Then here, jumping to... Okay, it worked, but like you don't really want to jump after this OD fireball. You either want to walk behind it and try to anti-air an opponent who jumps against this, or you want to like drive rush behind it and get something going. They can still anti-air you here. This isn't real. Okay. So let me take control of the Ken here. This is not real. If your opponent's good, they can beat you. So you want to go for real pressure. You're spending the bar. You want to make sure that you're actually going to be able to continue your pressure afterwards. Okay, you tried to get the shimmy. It worked. Do you get the kill? Yes. Nice. All right. So already, let's look at some things. First thing I want to see you start implementing into your game is when you get a knockdown, I want you to neutral drive rush and do your mix. So first, let's go over what your general mix is going to be, and then next, let's look at how to deal with Jinrai. Because that's going to help you get better so fast if you just really work on your knockdown pressure.
Yeah.
So I don't play A.K.I, so I don't know all of her best setups, so I'm not going to be able to show you exactly what you should do, so maybe you can kind of help me out with the knockdowns there. But generally speaking, what I want to see you do is think more about your knockdown. So do you know what your general mix is off of a normal throw mid-screen?
No.
Okay, so what I want you to do with A.K.I is next time you go into training mode, next time you start playing, I want you to sit down and I want you to figure out what you can do after all of your basic knockdowns. And by basic knockdowns, I mean your most common combo enders and your most common knockdowns, like throw both mid-screen and in the corner. I want you to really know exactly what you can do. Back throw, I don't think you get anything because they're just too far away. Yeah. But I think mid-screen you do. So what are some common enders? Well, this is going to be common. Any combo that ends with this is going to be a common ender. Any combo that ends with this is going to be a common ender because it leaves you really close. This is probably going to be your best ender because you can do whatever you want after. So first, let's figure out how to figure out your pressure after a throw. Okay, so let's see. Are we supposed to be able to hear someone else? Guys, you can't hear the person on the other end? Hold up, I got some stream issues. Can you say something, please?
Yeah.
You should be able to hear them now. If you can't hear anybody, that's kind of
You good?
Oh, you can? You can hear? Okay, good. All right, we should be good. All right, so I think chat was just being weird with me.
Okay.
So let's go like this. So let's go throw, and let's figure out if you can get a throw, if you can get a drive rush after throw. Let's see. Maybe. So how do we figure out if this works for sure? We're going to go wake up reversal, and we're going to go wake up crouching light punch. And let's see if we can get this. So no, you can't get drive rush throw into throw because you're too far away, and if you try to do a throw, they can jab you out of it. So what can we do? Well, if we think they're going to push buttons, we can go like this. Can we go like this? No. That won't work either. That won't work either. So I don't think we can get much off of a throw. So maybe not focus on that. So instead of doing that, instead of drive rushing, here might be a really good opportunity for you to do a fireball. And then drive rush behind that or walk behind that. Or if you want to do OD fireball, you can do that. But what happens if your opponent jumps forward? Let's find out. Let's go like this. If they do a forward jump. Let's go like this. Okay, you can anti-air them. So you can default to throwing a fireball and then trying to like anti-air. Or you can just like do nothing, walk forward, try to anti-air like that. Then let's go like this. Let's go bump, bump, bump. Let's take a look at this knockdown. So what can you do here? Let's see. Let's go for a crouching light punch. That doesn't work either. That works though. So basically just going through all your knockdowns, trying to figure out what you can do, how you can pressure, and whether you can or whether you can't is going to be really important for you. I think off of this one, guaranteed you get mix. So I would start with this.
Yeah.
I'd figure out how to do that.
The whip ender.
Good, yeah, so do that. If you don't know all your Oki stuff, you can check out like character discords, character wikis. It'll have all their Oki setups written down. Aki players are really good with like tech. So if you haven't spent any time looking at that, look at that. So just basically figure out your best knockdowns after all your combos. Unfortunately, I'm not an Aki player, so I don't know them off the top of my head, but I would just say look at your common knockdowns, figure out what to do. Next, let's look at how to deal with Jinrai kicks. All right, so there are 3 versions of Jinrai. He's got light, medium, and heavy. Most Ken players aren't doing the light version because it's not really that good. Unless you're in burnout, but that's a different story. In neutral, they're either going to be doing the medium kick version, or if you're fighting as a smart Ken, sometimes the hard kick version. And I'm going to show you why in a sec. So first thing, we have to learn how to deal with medium kick Jinrai. So both the light and the medium, after one hit, light is going to be -7 on block for -9 on block for Ken, and the medium version is -7 on block for Ken. But unfortunately for A.K.I, you don't have a 7 frame or faster reversal until you have level 3. So first thing, the first easiest counter you can do, let's figure out how fast is your level 3. 10 frames? Ah, that sucks for Aki. So you can't ever really reversal against it. But basically, here's the idea. If he does a single Jinrai and he blocks, he's -7. So if you think your opponent's just going to stop at the first Jinrai, you can jab. And that's why sometimes you say you mash and sometimes you get a punish. It's because they stopped. They didn't continue their pressure. So if they stop, then you can mash. But it's risky because if he goes for the follow-up, you get counter hit. And the issue with getting counter hit is because the Ken you fought wasn't particularly good. But what we can do is block count 1. Let's go like this, counter hit. If you fight against a good Ken, they'll get this on you, at least, on a counter hit. So he gets a counter hit combo after this. Because he's +5, so you can do that. Then he can just like rush you down after. So you gotta watch out. So then the question becomes, well, how much do you want to block and how much do you want to like stop? So if you think he's gonna go for the follow-up, like he's always doing like, he's always going for that light kick follow-up, then your best option against that is to, whoops, try to perfect parry it. And you have to lab this timing.
Yeah.
And then figure out your best combo against that. The issue with the parries, if you go for it too often, what Ken can do instead, he can do this. He can do a quick walk-up throw to beat your parry. And that's what makes it strong against Aki. So that part's hard. So you kind of have to make a guess. It's rock, paper, scissors, and you have to be willing to lose if you're wrong. The most important thing, though, is go in training mode and make sure you can get that perfect parry timing against the follow-up to medium kick Jinrai as often as possible. Because if you can't do it consistently in training mode, then you're probably not going to be able to get it in your match. And if you can't get it consistently, then you're taking way more risk than needed for something that you might not get reward off of. So if you can't do it consistently, don't go for the parry, just block. All right. Then the hard kick version. The hard kick version is different. If he goes for the hard kick version, he's only -2 on block. So then you definitely can't do anything. The only thing with the hard kick version is it's a block string. So even if you're mashing, you're not going to get counter hit. And if he goes for the hard into light, he's -5, but I'm pretty sure Aki's too far away to get anything. She might be able to get a standing light kick here. Nope. 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 So Aki's kind of got to hold that pressure. You got to just like push a button and take your turn back after that. So he's -5. So you either push like a standing medium punch and like drive rush. Yeah, it's 6 frames. So if he pushes a button, it'll frame trap. So you can just steal your turn back that way. Or you can assume he's going to like stop pushing buttons and you can like just like walk in for a throw, but that's a little scary. So either keep blocking, walk in for a throw, or take your turn with a drive rush into a button is what I recommend on the hard version. How to tell the difference between the medium and the hard, his voice line changes. So let me go here, turn off the audio, turn off the music. If he does the light or the medium version, he kind of makes like a sound. Either like tuya or yeah. Whether he's in Japanese or English doesn't make a difference. When he does the heavy version, whether in Japanese or English, he will always say the word Jinrai. And that's how you know it's the heavy version. Alright? And then you're going to know that he's going to be only -2. And if he does this, he's -5, and you can take your turn back. But if he goes for this one, and you're 2, yeah, it's probably risky to push a button because you're going to get counter hit if he goes for the follow-up. So either parry or just block against Ken for that one. Then, when you're in burnout, things change a bit. So let's go here. Let's put you into burnout. You have to know how to deal with Ken's stuff in burnout. So, what a lot of Ken players will do when they put you in burnout, they'll either go like this, or they'll go like this to mix you and hit you with the overhead, and then you get like level 3 and you die. To defend against this, you're going to have to learn how to do like a delayed medium attack. So I'm going to record Ken going like this. He's going to go walk forward. He's going to go bump, bump. And then in slot 2, I'm going to record Ken doing the exact same thing. Whoops. Into the medium. Actually, I'm just going to record like this. I'm going to record this. Whoops. Do that again. Okay, so the way it works is if he goes for the medium into light, it's a block string when you're in burnout. So you can mash on jab and he won't catch you if he goes from medium Jinrai into the follow-up. But if he goes for this and you're just blocking, he can hit you with the overhead into level 3. So what you want to do is you want to learn a timing where you can block the light kick follow-up and then also option select a medium attack after that. So I think you're going to have to stand up for this, and it's going to look like this. Then here, if he goes for the light version when you're in burnout, it is a frame trap, so you can't mash. So the mix here isn't between medium kick to light. The mix is between medium kick to overhead or like light to light kick follow up. So you got to figure out the timing where you can beat both. Let's try it again. Maybe that's not the best button for A.K.I. That works. There. So I pushed the button at the timing where the light kick would hit me, but it'll beat the medium kick follow-up. So you have to figure this out with A.K.I in training mode. Maybe a jab would be safer. A little bit early. There we go. So jabs, I think with A.K.I are safer. So see how I'm kind of option selecting it? I'm pushing it at the timing right when the light kick follow-up would hit me. But then if he goes for the medium, I punish counter him. Then you're +8, then you can link like an 8-frame special after that. 8-frame normal after that. So figure that out in training mode. It's going to be very A.K.I dependent what timing your button is, what buttons you can go off of. It depends on your character. But that's the general counterplay strategy against Ken's Jinrais when you're in burnout. It's too chaotic. There are too many things going on to like really listen between whether he's doing the light kick version or the medium kick version. And it's also going to depend on like your sound settings and everything, so it's really tough. So basically just figure out that option select timing, and that's going to help you so much against Ken's Jinrais. You got to understand how they work.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back. Let's watch another match. Let's find one where you weren't like doing ranked tilt. And also, yeah, guys, for people in chat, sorry, I'm not really looking at chat right now. I'm doing a coaching session, so I'll answer all your questions in a bit. Sorry, guys. I'm not watching. I'm just busy. Dude, can you tell me a match when you know you weren't in ranked tilt?
It would be when I'm like, I dropped down to 1200, but I'm like 1300 before that, so it would be right before I drop.
Right before you drop, right before you... Okay, 1300 here. You're going up? No, you're going down. You're going down. So right before the drop. Okay, let's go further back. 29th. Ooh, okay, that was on the 20th. So it happened on the 29th. I can't go further than that. Oh yeah, you went wild on the 29th. Okay. So let's go a little bit more recent then. Let's go when you went
There
up.
was the same, it was a smaller dip this time around, but the same thing happened today.
Okay, so it's going to be hard for me to kind of like go back far enough to see when that didn't happen, just because of the way the menus work in this game. So we're going to have to kind of forget about that. And I'm just going to watch your more recent ones just because that's what's available to me here.
Okay.
Let's see how you fight against Akuma. And let's see how you do this. I'm curious about this. So let's watch this. All right, so versus basically 1300 Akuma versus your 1327 A.K.I. What do you do round start? Jump. All right. Okay, into fireball. Okay, whatever. Even that DP is not a bad thing. Good conversion. What do you do after this? Dash in throw. Okay. So I can tell you're autopiloting a bit. Because here, you had lots of time to visually confirm that he did a parry. So you should have thrown instead of doing a jab. So make sure when you're doing your offense...
I just dropped it.
Oh, as your inputs, you dropped it? Okay. Okay. I'm not sure why you jumped there. So you're doing lots of neutral jumps in this matchup. Can you tell me why you're neutral jumping so much? What are you trying to avoid?
When I was in Diamond, I could catch a lot of people with just neutral jump and then a jump and attack and then just get a full combo out of it. And I just kind of never have it.
All right, gotcha. Okay, so what I'm gonna tell you for now, until you get back up to like 1400 MR and you can stay there, what I would say is don't ever jump. Just play a completely grounded game. It's gonna build up some bad habits, which I think have already happened. Don't jump. The only time I want you to jump is if you think they're gonna throw a fireball and you want to beat it by jumping, or if you're fighting against a command grab character and you're trying to avoid getting command grab. That's the only time I ever want to see you jump. Other than that, play a grounded game with Aki. Try to get rid of that bad habit and try to like build that up.
All right.
Okay, then here, whatever, we're back to here. Okay. Whatever, you mess up your thing, that's fine. Yeah, don't jump here. Punish, get good. Go for the throw. Jump. Alright, what I want you to do, next thing I want you to work on with your game plan is I want you to think about what you're going to do if your opponent techs your throw. So some really common things that people do after they break a throw are forward jump. Number 2 would be neutral drive rush forward. And then number 3 is going to be like something totally random, like kind of like a fireball or like a special move. So those are the 3 most common things you're going to do. Of those 3, you can easily react to a jump and a drive rush. So once people take your throw, I want you to think about, okay, now I'm going to shift my focus to my opponent. You're going to take a little bit more of a passive approach, and you're going to see what they do, as opposed to you being the person to jump in. If you want to get your offense going, jumping in is pretty risky, especially against a character who has like an anti-air like Akuma. So what I would recommend, instead of jumping here, I would drive rush, because Aki's drive rush is so fast and so strong. Don't jump at them after they take your throw. If you want to be offensive, drive rush at them. See if they can react, and if they can't, you get free pressure. Alright, so after your throw gets teched, either default to watching your opponent and trying to anti-air their jump or stuff their neutral drive rush. Or if you want to be offensive, just neutral drive rush, as opposed to jumping. Okay. What'd you get hit by here? Okay, you block. Boom. Then you go like this. You go for... He goes for the frame trap. You did delay throw tech. He does the jab. You're pushing delay jab. I'm not sure if it's that on purpose or not. Then you go crouching medium kick into... You pushed jab. Alright, so you're mashing on jab. Okay, now he's in burnout. Now it's your job to get in and just pressure. Okay. So, I'm noticing you have a habit of mashing on jab on defense. Mashing jab on defense is not a really strong option in this game. Did you play Street Fighter V?
No.
No, okay, so never mind. Jabbing on wake up and in strings isn't super strong in this game, and it can build bad habits. It's strong if you know when to use it, but I don't think you do. So for my advice for you, when you're getting pressured by your opponent, spend some time just blocking. Don't give them the chance to frame trap you. Don't give them the chance to open you up easily. Just learn how to block and just relax for a little while, because I think you're taking damage where you don't need to. There's nothing wrong with just blocking. Eating the throw is not bad. They're spending 3 bars to drive rush cancel at you, and they're only getting like 1200 damage from the throw. It's really not in their favor. So take the throw, make them burn their meter, and they're going to get into burnout really quick, and they're not going to get any damage on you, and you should be able to survive the round longer. So just right now, until you get to above 1400-ish consistently, just block. All right?
Okay.
Nice. Get the punish. Let's go. Boom, boom. Good. Now what's your mix? Good. The delay forward hard kick. Beautiful. Okay, that's fine. Make him burn the bar. He's still in the corner. Yeah, here. See, you wake up light. You wake up jabs, right? So the only time wake up jab works is if your opponent mistimes their media attack, which makes it a pretty weak option. I know Aki players don't really have much in terms of defense when they get knocked down because they don't have like a true reversal. But like I said, doing wake up jab is only going to beat the opponent if they screw up their pressure. So it's a pretty weak option. And then if you get hit, you die. So again, just default to blocking on wake up for a while until you get more comfortable with that.
Yeah, because most of the time, like, I see like a delayed drive rush, and I think, oh shit, maybe I have time for this, and then I don't, and then I eat a combo.
No, you don't. Usually, like I said, you only have time if your opponent is bad and they mess up their timing. But as you get better, that's going to happen less and less. Your opponents are going to know their meaty timings. Boom. There, see, you're pushing jab again, and you're getting frame trapped. So you're just taking unnecessary damage, really, by pushing that jab. Okay, that doesn't work.
I think that wicked DI was supposed to be a drive reversal.
Yeah, what I would recommend doing for drive reversal, if you want like a wake up drive reversal, because this game has crappy inputs, just like when you get knocked down, hold on, here we go. Just like hold forward and DI, don't mash it, just hold it. Because if you mash it, sometimes things get weird. Just like literally as I'm doing here, hold forward and drive impact, and it should come out all the time. Don't mash on it, kind of like how you did here. That's when you get those kind of weird things. Okay, the next thing I want you to do, this is a really common safe jump. Do you know how to defend against safe jumps in this game?
Just fuzzy guard.
Yeah, you could fuzzy guard, or you can go for a perfect parry. And then try to
Okay.
do something against it. So you can do perfect parry if you think they're going to throw. You can backdash after. You can forward jump. There's a couple things. But you can fuzzy or you can perfect parry. But you got hit. So work on your fuzzy guard timing. So what you're going to do is you're going to load up this replay. You're going to go here, switch to player control, player 1, and then practice. Oh shit, that's player 1. Player 2. Player 2 control. And practice your fuzzy guard timing. Alright. With this replay. And again, the jabs. So, let's think of something we can do better than just jabs. So your opponent is really going for crouching medium kick or crouching medium punch, drive rush into an immediate standing medium punch. This is a frame trap here. He's +5. So, if he's going to push a button after this, what do you think is one of your best options after this? How can you beat the frame trap?
I would say drive reversal. Just get him out of there.
Nope, because if he does a jab, he's probably going to be able to, at this situation where he's +5, he's going to be able to block that on, it's just like an option select thing. So what I would say here, if you know they're going to go for the parry every time, don't do drive reversal. Drive reversal is 2 of your drive bar. It may or may not work depending on the setup, and the only reward you get for doing drive reversal is getting your opponent off of you. It doesn't really change the flow of the match that much. You're still in the corner. What you should do here instead is perfect parry if you have a really strong feeling that they're going to frame trap. Because if your perfect parry works, especially here in the corner. I messed up the recording. It's hard to get it with this recording, but basically if you get a perfect parry, you can get perfect parry into back throw and you put them in the corner. So that's what you should be going for if you know they're going to try to frame trap you. Perfect parry back throw is super, super good. Yeah. So I think for you right now, the number one thing holding you back, which seems to be a recurring theme in all of your matches, is how you're playing defense. So here's what I want you to do. This is how you're going to work on your defense. You're going to go into training mode, and I want you to set up this drill, all right? You can load up any character. I would recommend a character with a good crouching medium kick into drive rush. So let's just do Akuma because we just saw him. Here's a drill I want you to work on. All right, we're going to do 2 drills. Drills from neutral and then drills from knockdown on how to work on your defense. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go here. And you can write this down if you want, or you can just review the VOD later. But basically, you're going to set yourself to block all. Let's take your character out of burnout. Let's go here. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to make a couple of recordings. First thing you're going to do is you're going to record Akuma doing crouching medium kick, drive rush, standing light punch. Kind of like this. All right? So that's a basic setup from Akuma and a lot of other characters. He's +3 here. You have to make a guess. This is a strike throw shimmy guess. So there we're going to record a throw. So here I want you to practice your delayed throw tech. All right, that's your first defensive option. Why are we practicing delayed throw tech? Because if Akuma does this, let's go here. Whoops. Put that again. Oh, my light punch button's messed up. Because if he goes for the frame trap, which would beat you mashing, which is what you were doing before. If he goes for the frame trap and you do delayed throw tech, you'll be able to block both. You'll block the frame trap, and you'll tech the throw. So first practice this. Make sure you can block this consistently, like 10 times in a row. You should always tech the throw and always block the frame trap. All right? The next thing I want you to do is I want you to turn off the throw, and I want you to go for the frame trap option, and it'll look like this. And I want you to practice perfect pairing against this frame trap. All right? Try to get the perfect parry 10 times in a row. I'm talking and playing at the same time, so it's hard for me to time, but the idea is perfect parry 10 times in a row. Have you spent any time doing this, by the way?
Not the specific stuff.
Nah, you definitely should, because this is a common thing that's going to happen over and over again against lots of opponents. Lots of characters have crouching medium kick, drive rush, crouching standing light punch, or crouching light punch into frame trap, throw, parry. Then, next thing, you're going to have to figure out how to beat your opponent if they're trying to shimmy you afterwards. So let's say your opponent does something like this. Okay. So they try to go for a shimmy. How can you beat the shimmy? Well, they nerfed Akuma. This doesn't work for every character, but against Akuma, if he goes for light punch into shimmy, like this, to catch you delayed throw teching, he can't actually walk back fast enough. So if you think he's going to try to shimmy you, doing an immediate back throw is a good counter. But of course, it's going to lose to the frame trap option that we had over here. So that works against that, but... Sorry. But you'll get frame trap there. So that's just rock, paper, scissors. If you think he's going to shimmy and you throw, you win. If you think he's going to shimmy but he does the frame trap, you lose. Another thing we can do to safely beat this shimmy without taking too much of a risk is doing a delayed medium attack. So Akuma's going to go like this. He's going to do this, do a move, and he's going to shimmy you. What you can do there, you can push a delayed crouching medium punch into drive rush. It'll look like this. And take your turn back. Because he's going to be walking backwards. If he's walking backwards, that means he's going to be blocking. He's not going to be pushing buttons. So you just slightly delay this. And you like this. Why do we slightly delay? Because if we slightly delay, we won't get hit by the frame trap. So it's kind of an option select.
Yeah.
So practice that kind of stuff there. And then, of course, you can just turn them all on and you can just get used to like just straight blocking and not pushing anything. You don't have to do something. Just blocking is definitely an okay option too. Then he goes for the shimmy to the medium punch. He's far away. His turn ends. You can do whatever you want at that point. You can like backdash. You can, you know, drive rush yourself. Do those things. That's what I want you to practice for defense there. Then another thing you can do when you have bar, when you have 3 bars, something really, really important against a lot of characters, what they'll try to do, they'll try to sneak in fake kind of drive rush pressure. So if Akuma goes for like crouching medium kick, drive rush, standing medium punch, which you did a couple of times, this is not gapless. If you mash buttons in between this, you're going to get hit. So I want you to learn this option select, which is going to be after you block a crouching medium kick. Hard to do in a match, but totally possible. You're going to quickly input your level 3 or your level 1. And then you're going to go back to block. Because if they go for something gapless, your super will come out. But if they go for something that is gapless, like crouching medium kick jab, you'll be able to block it. Let's see if I can do it here. There, I blocked it. I didn't put the super, but I blocked. Okay, blocked it. Sorry. There. Blocked it. Blocked it. Blocked it. Mess up my timing. There. Practice that. Inputting your level 1 or level 3 in between crouching medium kick, drive rush, standing medium punch. All right? That'll help you with that. So if they ever go for anything with a gap, you'll automatically get a super to come out, and there's nothing they can do against it. It's really strong. Then we're going to do the exact same thing, but on your defense when you get knocked down. So first thing I want you to practice is how to practice against safe jumps. So we're going to record Akuma doing something like this. What happened? Why didn't it record? Here we go. So you're going to go block after first hit. We're going to set this slot here. We're going to go slot 5. On input, slot 5, we're going to go like that. We're going to set that recording, turn that on, back to here, make a save state, and we're going to get hit by this. And I want you to practice first fuzzy guarding this, all right? Block high, then block low real quick. Then slot 6, we're going to record the same thing into an empty jump low. Then we're going to turn on slot 6, and we're going to just practice blocking. Whoops, that's not right. Good. Once you're comfortable with that timing, turn them both on, hit play, and then block high, then low. Block high, then low. And keep doing this until you can get it. Then eventually, hopefully the dummy goes for the low. He didn't, but you get the idea. Do that. Then, practice your perfect parry against this. So, your opponent can tech this throw afterwards, but most of the time in 1300 they won't. Make sure you can get this perfect parry. It's really strong. Then if you think they're going to tech the throw after, you can backdash and throw them into the corner. That's going to be really strong. So do perfect parry, backdash, back throw. It's hard to record that part in training mode, but trust me, it works. Backdash, throw, if you think they're going to throw. Or you can just like jump forward out of the corner and try to like get out of their throw. That's really, really good. All right. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to learn how to defend against stuff like this. Sorry. Okay. I want you to just get used to and just get comfortable with getting knocked down and just blocking on wake up, because you have a bad habit of mashing. So put yourself in that situation and just block. Then what I want you to do, after you get comfortable with blocking, try to perfect parry the second hit of jab. All right, so there's a lot of people in your range, in your MR range, they're going to be pushing like jab jab or like jab medium. So you want to blow them up for that. You want to take their strength and make it into a weakness, and try to learn that perfect parry timing, and then force them to change. Then once you start perfect parrying that, what they're probably going to end up doing is something like this. Let's see if I can get it. They're going to go for jab throw.
I assume just go for fuzzy jab to counter that after they read
You
the
could go
perfect parry.
yeah, you could go for fuzzy jab. That would work. But it's better just to go not for fuzzy, because if you fuzzy it, you're still going to get throw. Because the jab, you can't make it fuzzy, like you can't delay it enough to beat their throw. You have to go for an immediate jab after. That's a situation where you don't fuzzy. So you're going to make a hard call out on their jab pressure. Then you're going to be +6. So if they do jab into throw, your jab is going to win, but you're going to get a counter hit. So which of Aki's moves are 6 frames? This. Can she cancel this? Yes. So you're always going to autopilot into standing medium punch after. Because if it hits to beat their throw, it's going to be a counter hit. So we're going to autopilot into this. Or something better. I'm not an Aki player, so I don't know what the best thing is, but that's basically the idea. If you're going to push a jab to beat their throw attempt, it's going to be a counter hit jab, so combo into your best button after the jab and go into your best combo. You can drive rush after that if you want, you know, do other stuff, but generally autopilot into your medium.
Okay.
And then be ready to pressure afterwards. So those are some really basic things you can do. Not basic, actually some that was kind of hard, but those are some things you can do to work on your defense when you're playing the game. And the next thing I want to see you do in training mode is I want you to really figure out your drive rush pressure, which is something I don't think you have 100% labbed out yet. So what you're going to do, you're going to go here, you're going to set your opponent to block all, and before I show you, I'm just going to ask you, let's say you get like drive rush, oh sorry, let me turn that off. Let's say you get like drive rush jab with A.K.I, right? Drive rush jab is really good for her, so is drive rush, I think it was drive rush medium kick is really good for her too. Yeah, so drive rush medium kick and drive rush jab are really, really strong tools for A.K.I because her drive rush is so fast. So let's say it was you in this situation, you did drive rush jab. Tell me, what are your options to open up your opponent? What can you do?
On block, I almost always autopilot to just throw.
Mm-hmm.
But if they like start teching my throws or whatever, I would usually just go to a jab block string.
Okay, so if they start teching your throws, you're going to go for a jab block string. Why would you go for a jab block string if they're teching your throws?
Or no, they would throw me way too far away to do that. Then I would just probably go back to that mindless throw fireball and then get jumped in on.
Okay, yeah. So that tells me you don't have your true thing, your actual pressure like labbed out. So every character in this game can do it. Some characters get access to it easier than others. Like A.K.I has a great drive rush. Like it's like A.K.I, DJ, M Bison. I'm forgetting somebody. Jury. They have really good neutral drive rushes. So she gets access to it more often. What I want you to do is I want you to think of this as basically a three-way mix. All right. So there are three things you can do, and there are kind of like three things your opponent can do. And you're just playing rock paper scissors here. First thing you can do, like you said, go for an immediate throw. Immediate throw is going to beat people either pushing attack buttons or holding back on guard. Okay, so if they go for a light punch here, you get the counter hit throw, they can't push buttons. If they're just holding down back to block, that'll beat them too. It'll also beat parry, and if they're holding backwards for whatever reason, like if they're just holding backwards when they do this, they're gonna get thrown too. They can't walk back out of that. So throws beat walk back, blocking, and pushing buttons. Then, if your opponent decides to just push a button right away, sorry, just push a throw right away, they'll tech this. So then you need to figure out the next layer of your offense is how do you beat people who are teching? Well, if you go for a throw, they're going to tech it. If you go for a frame trap, you'll be able to beat their tech if they're teching right away. That's why here, you don't really want to go for a light string, because most people aren't going to tech like right frame one. And even if you do, and even if you get it, you don't get tons of reward for this. So what I want you to do is to actually frame trap with like a real frame trap button. So doing drive rush into standing medium kick is going to be really good. It beats throw. Let's see if it beats punch. No. But standing medium punch does. So if you don't know what they're going to do, I would recommend doing drive rush, standing light punch into standing medium punch. You're +5, so then you can get your combo after that.
Okay.
Then, if you think they're going to do a delayed throw tech, which is something I didn't see you do too much, walk back shimmy. Now, the issue that a lot of people have with walk back shimmy is that they walk back too far. So I'm going to give you a drill that I want you to work on for this. But basically with A.K.I, you punish with this into like whatever. Into this, I think. Into stuff. So here's what I want you to do. This is one of the hardest things for people kind of like in your range to figure out. Here's the drill I want you to do. So you're going to go here. And first you're going to practice your shimmy setup. You're going to go like this. You're going to practice your combo. Make sure you can do your combo. Figure out what your best combo is. Practice it. Next thing you're going to do, on block reversal, you're going to set slot 1 to do nothing. All right? And you're going to turn this on. Slot 2, you're going to have the normal throw, delayed throw tech. And all I want you to do here is learn how to visually see them with a throw. Take off anything you have on the screen like I do here, like the frame meter. Take this all off so it looks like a real match. I just want you to practice drive rushing and then taking a bit of a step back and then pushing standing hard kick only if you see the throw whiff animation. There, kind of like I'm doing here.
Okay.
Okay, practice that until you can get it perfectly 10 times in a row, both sides, player 1, player 2. Then, next thing you're going to do, this is something that beats a lot of people when they're trying to shimmy. What some opponents will do they think, oh, he's shimmying me, so I'm going to do crouching medium kick to catch them walking backwards, which is a counter to shimmy. And this can be really bad because what they'll do is they'll do crouching medium kick, drive rush, they hit you with a combo. If they have level 3, sometimes you die for going for the shimmy. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go for your same thing. I want you to take a little step back and then go to a low guard right away. And I want you to be able to block this 10 times in a row. Timing off of a jab is difficult, but definitely possible to get consistent. Why do we do this? Because if we go for a walk forward jab, quick walk back down block, we should be able to practice it where we can get out of their throw range and be able to block the low in time. That's going to keep you really safe during your pressure. Yes, they can still put you into a block mix with block, crouching medium kick, drive rush jab. You're still going to have to eat a mix after that, but you're not going to be eating damage right away from a combo. So practice this and practice this super well. Make sure you're not getting hit by the throw. And make sure you're blocking the low. Then once you can do that, keep these both on. Practice reacting to the throw. If you see him with the throw, do the hard kick. Then, once you get that consistently, turn on do nothing and then put it all together. Try to walk back, low block. If you see them with the throw, then you push hard kick.
Okay.
Like that. It's a little bit hard. It can be really frustrating in the beginning, but if you practice this for 2 or 3 minutes every time you load up the game, your offensive pressure is going to be so much better. Ridiculously better. All right, do you have any questions about that?
No, that all made sense.
Okay, good. It was a lot. I was just talking for 20 minutes straight, so I hope I was able to explain that simply enough, and I hope you understand. But yeah, that's basically it. You just really want to figure out your pressure. Then, of course, she has other really good tools too. It doesn't have to be drive rush jab. It could also be stuff like you get it off this too. Off your drive rush cancels. A.K.I's backwalk speed is a little bit slow, so she might not be able to avoid a throw and block the low in time. So you're going to have to spend some time in the lab and figure out what spacings and what strings will allow you to avoid certain things. But basically just play with it and just understand what your basic advantage is. And doing more stuff, I want to see you do more things to steal your frames, like doing things like drive rush crouching medium kick, drive rush standing medium punch, into jabs. I want to see you do more of this stuff. I want to see you do more like this stuff, more of this stuff, and less jumping. The only thing that jump is really good against is delayed throws, because you can get a jump punish against that. But if they're not doing delayed throw, then there's no real reason to be neutral jumping.
Yeah, when I have my pressure, that's when I jump as a hard read on delayed tech.
Yeah, it's good, but the issue with the neutral jump against delayed tech as a hard read is as you get a little bit higher in the MR, not everyone is always going to be doing delayed throw tech, and the issue with neutral jump is because if your opponent is really on point, let me just switch this for a second. So if your opponent is really good, and you're doing stuff like this, and they don't go for a throw tech, they're going to do that on reaction. That makes it really bad for you.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, had you just, so you're basically committing yourself, and there's nothing you can do if you're wrong. But if you walk backwards a little bit for a shimmy, the only thing they can get against you if you do that walk backwards thing is this. So they have to use 3-bar to try to blow up your shimmy and to put you into a mix. So the risk reward, even if you block that mix, is way in your favor because you're making them spend half of their drive rush. And A.K.I's one of the best characters to use when your opponent is in burnout. She's got some really, really difficult to get out of burnout strings. So you want your opponent to put themselves into burnout. That's one of your main goals with this character. So it's actually not bad to take that shimmy and make them spend the bar to go for their mix, because the reward you get for them spending that bar is way higher than the reward they get for just doing drive rush, crouching medium kick, drive rush throw, right? That's 1,200 damage you'll happily take for that reward. It's super good. It's in your favor. So thinking about that is going to be really good. Yeah, so that's basically what I think you need to work on. Just your defensive, the defensive aspects of your game. Just trying not to push so many buttons, trying to relax, and then also trying to force your opponent into more mixed situations with neutral drive rush or knockdown into drive rush or button into drive rush cancel, and then set up your three-way mix between strike, throw, and shimmy there. If you can work on that, I'm sure your win rate is going to get much more consistent, and you'll probably shoot up to like 1400 really quickly. Don't worry about footsies, don't worry about spacing, just like rush your opponent down as hard as you can, would be my advice with this character for now. All right, so we got a couple minutes left. Do you have any questions you want to ask me?
I can't think of anything on the spot, but I mean, pretty much my main takeaways are just mash less, jump less, and then just practice those drills.
Yeah, practice those drills. And then also, what was one thing I forgot to mention? So practice those drills. Not mash less. Don't mash at all. Don't jump at all in neutral unless you're trying to avoid a command grab. And the next thing I would say is when you do this, when you go for this, what was it? This, you're -3. Don't always go into block right away. Try to steal your turn back with parry. So you're going to want to basically set your opponent, the dummy, to go for an immediate crouching light punch. And practice your perfect parry timing against that. Then, if you think they're going to throw, you can't jab after that. You can't jab and you can't parry, so you're just going to have to block. So if you think they're going to throw, you go like this. You can't take it? Hold up. Yeah, you can. If you backdash, you're +4. But if you space it just right, yeah, they can't throw you. So just figure out your delayed throw timing against that. Then you can turn on this, you can turn on this, and if you don't want to go for the parry, you can go for a delayed throw tech here, and you can be safe against both.
Okay.
So practicing that's important too. And then also, I want to see you try to go for this against your opponents. This will catch a lot of people in your MR range. So you go like this.
Oh yeah, I've already been doing that, and it's
Okay.
worked like a charm.
Yep. There's a specific counterplay to this that some good players know. Not everybody knows it, but I would say keep doing it until it stops working. It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend. All right, dude. Those things. So if you have any follow-up questions or things you want to ask me that come to mind afterwards, once we're done with this call, feel free to send me a message and I'll be happy to answer those. But otherwise, yeah, work on that stuff. And I think you're gonna shoot up in the MR. All right.
Alright.
All right, bro.
See you later.
Take care. Peace. All right, guys. That's it. That's another one down. So I need a quick break. Whew. I'm a little tired now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick, like 5-ish minute break. Let's say 5-ish minute break. I'll come back. Then I'll actually play the game. I haven't played it all yet. I've been doing coaching for like 2.5 hours. Thank you. Let me take a look at some of the questions you guys had. I'm sorry I didn't have any time to look at chat when I'm doing one-on-one coaching. Let me see what you guys asked first. Someone said, what's a good one? Prod Boyb found your channel on YouTube. Will you ever post any sets with you playing your main? Yes, I will. I'm going to start that in the new year. I'm going to be posting more stuff about me in the new year. I'm not just going to make it about guides. I have some different plans, some different ideas for my YouTube channel and my Twitch starting in the new year. I want to try some new things. I think this game has been out for quite a long time now, and I've been making mostly guides. And I think I've covered most of the stuff that players of all levels need to know in terms of like guides. So I think that thing is kind of like run its course. So I'm going to be doing some more stuff in the new year that I'm still going to do guides, but not as much as I have been doing. I'm going to try to branch out into some other things. So yeah, I will be posting my own sets on YouTube. Let's see, what else did other people say? Do I have a Jamie? No, I do not have a Jamie. Let's see what else. What other people say? Someone said, can't wait for my... Which Street Fighter did I start with? Yeah, I played a little bit of Street Fighter 4, but not really super serious. Street Fighter 6 is the one I took like seriously. Play Street Fighter 6 after 2 weeks. How do buttons work? How do buttons work? You mean attack buttons? Oh man, that's a huge discussion. I'm not gonna be able to answer that before break. That's a long topic. That's a hard question. That's deep. How do buttons work? I'm gorgeous. They don't call me the Billy Mays of the FGC for nothing. So I ask this, but that offensive pressure drill, do you have that on your page? If not, that's great info. I think I have a variation of that from other videos I've done in the past, but this is kind of like my Shin evolved pressure video, so I can probably update it. I'll do that in the new year. Will I do replay reviews? I will do 1 or 2 replay reviews when I come back from break. Oh, when I know you've been asking. I'll do it when I come back in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, I will be back in about 5 minutes. Let me take that quick break, get some water, run to the washroom. Enjoy the song. All right, I'm back. Just a quick little break there. So, who was it? Owen, you want a replay review, bro? All right, what's your... Type in your replay ID and I'll take a look at it. Let me do one thing real quick though, because I want to actually play this game just for a second. Marty McDog, thank you. Any plans for New Year's? No, nothing special. I don't like to do anything crazy for New Year's. Molly McFly? What's with all the mixed people? Am I like... Got Marty McDog, Molly McFly? What's going on here? Not that one. Alright, which one? Type in the one you want me to watch. Alright. I'll copy and paste this. Let's watch this. Okay, nice perfect parry. Good throw into. What I would say here after this perfect parry, they were low enough for you to get a combo. So I would go for a combo here instead of a throw. You know, the damage is not... You'll... Yeah, I think the combo would have been good. Not a big deal, but... Nice. Okay. Then here against Jamie, knowing when you can push buttons and when you're safe to push buttons is really, really key. So doing a fireball here is okay, but then pushing a button right after is bad, because you're minus after that fireball. So be careful of when you're pushing buttons at minus against Jamie. You really don't want to give him chances to drink. If I were you, one thing I'm noticing is I would think about what spacing you're throwing fireballs at. I don't think you're really throwing them at a safe spacing. And really the strength of Chun-Li is to throw a fireball and either like walk behind it or drive rush behind it. I think you're autopiloting your fireballs a lot. So I want to see you do fireball into drive rush way more. There, you try to throw a fireball again there too. That's not really where you want to be using it. Okay, then the first time you put your opponent into this mix, they blocked it. You went for, I think, crouching medium kick into drive rush, standing medium punch, and they blocked everything. So here, if I were you, I would try to go for a throw mix after this instead of just keep on pushing buttons. Because look at their inputs. They're doing delayed throw tech only here, only after your drive rush. So, 2 ways you can beat people who are doing delayed throw tech after your drive rush. Let's find out. You can do a delayed attack. So like this, you can drive rush deep and then go for like a heavy attack. Timing's a little bit hard. Yeah, deep drive rush into something with a lot of startup like back hard punch. Standing medium punch is easier actually. So like a delayed standing medium punch is really good. Or you can take your plus frames and like throw them right away. Like this. To mess up their delay tech timing. But this gives you much more reward. Deep dash, standing medium punch. So for you, I'm going to say just remember what your opponents are generally going for on defense and then try to mix up your options to beat what they're most likely to do. And then again, you're kind of autopiloting your fireballs here. You could have easily sweeped this. Boom, you could have done a sweep or crouching medium kick into something, but you kind of had your brain on fireball. And then a situation where you could have won, you got hit by something unnecessary. Okay, again, fireball. Yeah, and then when you're walking with that back and forth stuff, I don't think it's that strong. Just keep your eyes on your opponent and try to figure out how to beat them. Boom. Boom. Okay. Should have anti-air there, not the worst thing. See, yeah, there again. Your opponent, I bet you he's still doing delayed throw tech right here. To jab, whatever. But still not throwing. So I think you should be going for throws more often after this. That's what's going to open up your opponent. So I would say when you do your drive rush cancel stuff, show the throw option earlier on in the game, which is going to force them to either like reversal or delay throw tech, and then try to blow that up next time. Then here after this, let's see, crouching hard punch. Ah, I hit end replay. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Let me reload that. I wanted player control, not end replay.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
The classic, yeah. That's not a block string. Crouching hard punch into this palm is not a block string, so try to perfect parry this on reaction. Definitely possible. Don't let him get away with this. So spend time in this training mode, in this replay, practicing this. Super important. Then also with Chun-Li, just trying to jump out of the corner is not really the best because her jump is so floaty. So instead of jumping forward, just like do, like you're in range for forward or back medium punch here. So I would say here, do either like this to get out of the corner, or like this to get out of the corner instead of jumping. It's kind of like your weakest option there. You could have gone to level 3, I think. Yeah, and again, yeah, you're trying to shimmy, but he's not throw teching. So you're basically you're not really opening up your opponent. You're going for what you think he's going to do versus what he's actually doing. So for you, I would definitely start. The shimmy really only works if they're either defaulting to delay throw tech or if you force them to make a throw tech choice. So if you're never throwing them, there's no reason for them to go for the delayed throw tech. All they have to do is just block. So try to enforce the throw after your block pressure sooner if you want to start to enforce your shimmy. Yeah, definitely got. If you had thrown that guy more often, you would have beaten him, I think. And also practicing kind of like the stuff like I showed you there, like crouching hard punch into palm. Try to, what do you call it? Try to perfect parry that. That kind of stuff will really help you out. All right, let me actually play this damn game. It's a Monday morning, so not too many people on. I don't know what rank is going to be like. Ah, someone took it. gonna practice some hit confirming. There we go. Hit confirm practice is fun. I know about you guys, I'm pretty into it. Okay. Kimberly. I was waiting that to cross up. F Champs drills? You said I haven't tried. I tried them a long time ago, but I haven't done them recently. Ah, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Talking and anti-airing is not a good mix. Oh shit, my buttons are messed up. My perfect parry isn't coming out. Hold on, gotta reset my controller. Something got messed up. I did that combo. That was weird. Ooh. That beats that? Damn. Okay, I tried to do delayed standing hard punch, but nah, it didn't work. Let's run it again. That crosses up? Nah, this person's always jumping. Ah! And Ah, again, that walk back kick. I'd either delay my button or try to get out of there. Yeah, that's really risky. I thought she was gonna slide, but no, that's not the right answer. So I can't do that against slide. Boom, level 3, yeah. So I think they're gonna slide. I can't do that after fireball. What should I do instead? Ah, that was delayed. That's tricky. I thought the jump was gonna come. I thought the throw was gonna come, so I tried to forward jump, but that caught my jump. Again, that standing. That's a plus? Okay. Actually blocked for once. The one time I go for reversal. Did I push? Yeah, I pushed. I'm in for a throw. No, it's not a mod. It is not a mod. It's just options. Options menu. You're just always doing. So I have to figure out what button beats that, huh? Whoo! Ah, that was a good jump. I don't know how to beat this kid with Ryu. It's tough. Hana myself? メインキャラクターはガエル。でもちょっと最近なんかサブキャラクターでリュウ練習中。Ooh, that's tough. Does this work? Yes, got it. Wow. I didn't know she could do that.
Kimberly wins. Round one. Fight.
Wow. This person's pressure is really good. I don't know how to fight this character at all. I gotta lab this character really hard. Wow. Oh. Basically, I had to do that. That's right, because I'm in burnout, that's safe. Alright.
Kimberly wins.
That person destroyed me. I have to lab that off stream. That one's tricky. Ryu versus Ryu? No, I don't want to do mirror match. I don't feel like it. I want to work on a different matchup. Terry? Let's do Terry. I should try to DI Kim after standing punch. Works if she goes for the run climb. Okay, I'll try that next time.
Here comes a new challenger.
Okay, Terry.
Round one. Fight.
There you go. It's a trade. Can't do that fireball there.
Round two. Fight.
Burn knuckle. Throw. Okay, interesting. Sometimes I don't throw because it's not worth it. Sometimes. Because if you mess up an anti-air, you're going to take tons of damage. So I'm not feeling confident with my spacing. If I'm not confident with the neutral, I won't go for it. Yeah, that's why. Am I dead from this? Yeah, bad jump for me.
Terry. Round one. Fight.
Okay, I tried to drive reversal that. Nice jump there. Nice, I went for a throw. How's you feel? Underrated? It feels fun. Not underrated, I don't think. Okay. Oh, that was safe. He knew that. That was a safe setup. I didn't know that. He knew. I didn't. I thought I'd go for DI there. Sorry, drive reversal there, but I can't. So I gotta learn that. Okay. What's the mix gonna be? Fireball. I dropped my combo. Fuck.
Terry. Round one. Fight.
No restriction, dude. I didn't see it. I don't really check that stuff too often. Ooh, pushing buttons right there, huh? Oh, got lucky there. Ah, it was Chip. All right. Neil, doing good, bro. How about you? Yeah. Ah, fuck. My super didn't come out. Got it. Messed my super. I haven't played in a week? Well, good as time as any to get back into it now. Ah, that's right. That's not when you're supposed to do it. You on vacation to see family for the holidays? Oh, dude. That's all good then. Visiting family for the holidays is always great. Okay, so I think this person's always pushing buttons during my pressure. Wasn't expecting that. No overhead for you. Okay, make him spin all his bar. That's not punishable? I thought that was. It's 5 frame, right? Oh, because I was parrying? What happened there? Maybe because I was parrying. Oh, that's dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, so delayed buttons I think I have to beat this guy with. Ah, I tried to perfect parry. I was off. I tried to perfect parry that. Oh, that works? I thought I could... Oh, I can't drive rush off that. What keeps me using leverless? It's fun and I like it. That's basically it. I like it. Nice. Yeah, I can't do that there. The specific one that I use. Back throw the corner, you can do meat kick donkey meaty. Thank you. I'm gonna do that next time. Yeah, I tried to backdash there. Didn't work. So this specific one, I like this one because it's small, it's portable, it's lightweight, and it uses full profile switches. I have a full review on this controller on my YouTube channel. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Am I taking replays? I took replays for like 3 hours. Sorry, Humongous. Humongous, dude, if you want me to check out one of your replays, I got to eat lunch because I have a training session I have to do off stream. What do you call it? In about 45 minutes. If you want me to check out your replay, I know you're a member, come into the subscriber only Discord. There should be a link on the YouTube member page. Post either a video or the replay ID of your replay, and then I'll check it out when I got some free time. Alright, dude? Do it there. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for all the follows, likes, and shares. I gotta eat some lunch. It's almost 2 p.m. I barely ate anything so far. I got a busy day ahead of me. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you. I won't see you next time because it's going to be New Year. So I hope you all have a very happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2025. Have fun and be safe, everybody. Take care. Peace.